Guys, a lot of stuff I do on this channel. Sometimes, we have stuff that hit or misses, right? But when it comes to that intro music that I picked, that is a straight fucking home run. That is an absolute home run smash. That intro song. How good is that song? Does that not get you guys fired up or what? Get you fired up for a Raptors game. We got Friday night action today. The Toronto Raptors taking on those pesky Detroit Pistons led by former Raptors head coach Dwane Casey. And if the Raptors were supposed to win that game against the Pacers, well, they're really, really, really supposed to win this one. The Raptors are heavily, heavily favored. They're favored by, they've come down from 14.5. It appears as though we're going to settle right around 13.5 here. So, yeah, the spread, by the way, for the Pacers game, I think it ended around 9. Was it 7? But, yeah, this is a very, very winnable position for the Raptors if they can go out and get the job done. Who is this? What? Trevor. Who is Trevor? But anyways, thank you guys so much for taking your Friday nights and spending it over here with Amateur Sports. I always say, you're going to watch the game anyways. You may as well come hang out and watch it with me because I certainly enjoy watching with you, and I hope you guys enjoy watching it with me as well. Raptors today taking on those Pistons. It should be a win. It's got to be a win. The Raptors in some peril, a little bit of peril on the season. That loss to the Pacers did us no favors, but it is an easy game here, at least in theory. So let's go and do it. Raptors will be vying for a top 8 spot. Top 6 is far out of reach at this point. Not mathematically, but logistically. The Raptors right now 1 game back of those Hawks for the 8 seed, and they are 4 games back of the Nets for the 7 seed. So the team that we should be looking at, of course, is those Atlanta Hawks. If you pass the Atlanta Hawks as well, it means you play the Nets. I don't think the Nets are very good. You all like there's 2 things here. You move up, first of all, 7 or 8, win 1 of 2. 9 or 10, win 2 in a row. You have to. So move up to 8. You get the easy game against the Nets. Somehow you lose that. Hey, you got the fallback. I think I legitimately think if we play the Nets. Oh, the chat, my bad. If we play the Brooklyn Nets, I think the Raptors, even in an away game, will be favored. I'm not going to give us a massive favoring. I think the Raptors are favored 1.5 points for that game. Hawks away, if somehow that was the game. I think Atlanta away, it'd be pretty close to a pick'em as well. Raptors at home against the Bulls, I think we're like 4 or 5 point favorites there. If we're the 9 seed and they are the 10 seed. But got to go and earn it. I mean, the Bulls are half a game behind us. Those Pacers, they just beat us. They're only 2 games behind us. So you got to keep going or else it could be an ugly finish to the season for the Raptors and an ugly positioning based on the expectations for this year. The last thing we would want, man, is to do all this work to win games and not even make the playoffs. That would just be a disaster situation. But a very real possibility for this season, unfortunately. It is Friday. I'm going to enjoy a nice cold one here. So, it's happy hour sports time. We are today the drink of choice, at least for the first half. Oh, the second half. Our beer of choice here is a Fracture Imperial IPA out of Amsterdam Brewery. Amsterdam Brewery, I believe they are, I know they have a location downtown Toronto. Yeah, their location is downtown Toronto, right on the harbor front, just outside of where the Rogers Center is, just down the street of the Rogers Center. There's like there's like a Mama's Pizza, there's a Shoeless Joe's in that plaza, and just on the outside, right on the water, is an Amsterdam brewery, and they make a really, really good Imperial IPA. 9%, this is a big bitch, 9%, nice tall boy. Could be colder, but let's fire away. Get the pour halfway sideways, halfway straight up. You want a good amount of head. That's too much. That's way too much head. That's too much. You want to go like right about there. Don't be afraid of head. The froth, the head at the top of the beer gets all of the a lot of the fizziness that builds up in your stomach out of the beer, so you want good head, and it enhances the natural aromas of the beverage. So that's why you want to get a good head. That's actually settling quite well, but that's still a little bit too much. But that's why. So people who pour like completely sideways, so there's no head, like garbage beer, don't serve me that. People who pour like straight down and just want like all head, because like for some reason people are thinking that's a fucking life hack now, where you get like full fizz and then let it settle. That just tastes like shit. You want to get a good balance. Good indication is that most beer glasses have a logo on the front. You want to get halfway down the logo. That's a good rule of thumb. But yeah, what's happening? It's happy hour sports. That's what's happening. Cheers to all the amateur hour army watching out here. Let's dabble with this 9%er. Nice tilt back on the foam. Good, decent coloring. It's a little more like orangey. A little more piss color than I usually care for, but this is a good strong one. Also, a good indicator usually for me, if I can see through it, it's probably shit. It's probably garbage beer. Sorry, I don't mean to say shit. Like, people like what they like, you know. I'm not a big, like, light beer drinker. Like, Coors Light, not my thing. But, hey, a lot of people like it. I'm a bit of a beer snob when it comes to craft stuff, so I like that. But I'm not going to be like, oh, you drink it real beer, you fucking pussy. Yeah, if you piss and look like, if your piss looks like that, have 2 glasses of water right there. Javier loves good head. Yeah. If I get head like that, I would kill for head like that every day. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, that's the drink of choice. Amsterdam Brewery. They make good beer. No sponsor. I'm not. Man, could you imagine I get a beer sponsor? Oh. If you guys have any beer connections, you can get your boy a sponsor. They won't have a better endorsement, endorser of their product. Is that what it is? So, yeah, hook me up. All right. Well, sip this. Corona's nice too. Corona's a nice. If I'm drinking lagers, Corona or Stella are my typical choices. Muskoka makes some decent beers. Not my favorite company, but Mad Tom from Muskoka is good. That's probably my favorite. I think they make one called Hazed and Confused. I think that's Muskoka. Yeah, it is. Hazed and Confused is also good. That one's a good one. There's like if you're just getting like more available at bar, Muskoka Detour is solid, but Mad Tom, Hazed and Confused are my two. Mad Tom is Muskoka, I believe, as well. Mad Tom, Muskoka. Yeah, it is. Those two are good. I know my beer. I know my beer. I like going to breweries. Just nice experience, the local scene. There's a really, really good brewery in Newfoundland. If you're a Newfie, perhaps. Kitty Vitty in Newfoundland. I don't know exactly where it is, but goddamn, did I get destroyed in the middle of the day. I was on a brewery tour, and I was just sampling stuff. Like, they gave you, like, little samplers of, like, their four of their beers. And, like, oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. Like, delicious. Like, I just had to try the full pint of some of these beers. And because it was early, I hadn't eaten much. I just, like, I got wrecked. And then it was too early, but it was so tasty. It was so tasty. So, yeah, if you're in Newfoundland, go to Kitty Vitty. If you're from Newfoundland, I'm sure you've heard of it, and I'm sure you've been there at that point. Cerveza, yeah, Spanish beer, just Spanish beer. We need to get a beer sponsor, and some plates of food from different pubs. Yeah, I mean, hey, I'm open to some beer sponsorships. As I said, breweries are really hit or miss with their food. If you're going to a brewery, don't expect much with the food. There's actually a brewery near Kipling, near Islington area in Toronto. It's called... No. That's a Great Lakes. Great Lakes is my favorite brewery in the world. That's in Islington, Kipling area of Toronto. Like, can't recommend Great Lakes enough. If you go further down to... I think it's in Burlington, even. There's a Nickelbrook brewery. Nickelbrook make good beer. And they do, like, you just Uber Eats your food to the brewery. So you sit down with your drinks, you Uber Eats your food. That's their system. And that's your food. And I like that more than, them serving crap food that I don't want. I can still get a good amount of food there. So that's a good idea. But there are some breweries, they do make some fire food. I should get a Ferrari sponsor. Should I be a Ferrari guy? Get the Puma shoes and the nice jacket, the slick shades, the cap. Yeah. Rail City Brew. Where's Rail City? I think I've heard of that. Wouldn't be one I've had too often. Rail City Brewery. I don't think I've heard of this one. Probably. Wait. Is this in New Zealand? Hang on. Is this in Toronto? I saw something that said New Zealand. No, it's in Toronto. It's in Toronto. Oh, it's not in Toronto. It's in. Is that London? Certainly not Toronto. It's in London. Never been there. I'm never in London. Near London, St. Thomas. Sorry, it's in St. Thomas, but near London. If I'm ever there, then could go. Pizza Nova, well done. Yeah, Pizza Nova, well done. If you're getting Pizza Nova, it's gotta be well done. We've talked about this. Sea cider in Victoria is amazing. Never been there either. Best brewery I've been to had a bunch of solid food trucks. That's also a good system. I mean, listen, if you're gonna half-ass your food, you might as well get somebody who's gonna full-ass the food instead, right? Carlsberg 0.0. Yeah, that should be the sponsor. Yeah. Anyways, let's talk about basketball. After all, it's been like, what? It's been 15 minutes. Wow, I could talk about beer all day, huh? Hope everybody's having a great week, or had a great week. I guess we're at the end of the week here. We're at the week's end. And we got Tej Chohan joining early. Hope you're doing well. Grogan, an Army vet. We'll say what's up to the Army veterans here. MSJ, Gregory. Anybody else? Sukman Tour, thank you guys for joining in. Army vets. We also have Funny Bear Plays, formerly known as Ohio, I think. Van Hoot, thank you for joining. Aiden Fam, what is up? Did I say Gregory? What's going on? I just said Gregory for sure. Thunder Gaming with AB, what's up? Abraham Vasquez, OG dominates tonight. Let's hope so. Rorschach Test, sorry if I said that wrong. I probably did, but Roar's Chatch, something like that. Have a Corona for me while you're at it. As long as you're of legal age. Ghostly Jurassic, what is up? It's the Gary. Thanks for joining, and thank you for the information on Rail City. Maybe one day I can take a look. Dwight Kimlock, another amateur Army vet. What's going on? KW also joining. Appreciate that. Spring break coming to an end. Is that March break? Like, spring break is like more of an American term. March break is the Canadian term, unless I'm outdated here. But somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. Who's out today? I believe Trent, Achua, and Barnes are once again out, Joey. But what's going on to Joey the Visfit, long-time viewer of the channel? Let me just double check here. But I believe it is Barnes, Trent, and Achua who are out once again. As a result, Will Barton starting. Will Barton starting. Unfortunately. He can't be worse than the last game. I mean, if he hits 1 3-pointer, it'll be better. He just needs to hit 1 open 3 and not miss 5. They're all wide open. That's what I can't get over. Like, they're all just so open, right? Yeah, Chua's out, Trent out, and Barnes out. Yeah, not a good time for that to go down. Luckily, Hawks and Nets. Yeah, the Nets lost. That was crazy, right? Anybody see the end of that Nets game? So I forget who was at the line for the Cavaliers, but they were down by 1. They missed the free throw, get the rebound. I don't know who got the rebound, but he put it up like twice at the rim, missed both. Ends up being a scramble on the perimeter. Somehow the Cavs come up with the ball, swing it to the corner for Isaac Okoro. Like Isaac Okoro, of all people, the guy who can't even shoot a basketball, ends up in the corner with the Cavs down 1. nails the fucking three. The Cavs win by 2. Just ridiculous. Anybody see the Gonzaga game yesterday? So for full reference, I've got a big futures ticket on Gonzaga to win the NCAA championship. I've got plus 3,400 on Gonzaga. So, yeah, big payday. Gonzaga win the tournament. That was only the Sweet 16. I also happened to have essentially I had the money line on Gonzaga yesterday as well. So I was a bit double dipped into that game. They had a horrible first half. And then they went up, like they came back near the end of the game. 2:50 to go in the game. They're up 72-62. Right? I'm thinking, like, game done. 2.5 minutes ago, up by 10. They choke. UCLA take the lead with 12 seconds left. Like, Gonzaga turned it over. Gonzaga took some really bad shots. They fouled unnecessarily for and ones. It was crazy choke job. And then Gonzaga take a 1-point lead with 12 seconds left. I'm like, this is game over. I can't believe they sold. Absolute sell job. They lost this game. I can't believe it. Fuck this, fuck that. You know, when you, because I mean, nothing like, not like problem gaming in terms of getting pissed off. I was like, what the fuck, guys? 12 seconds left. Anyways, inbound play, no timeouts. One of their guards takes up the court, gets to the 3-point line, turns, shovel passes to the other guard, who's got his foot on the frickin' logo at half court with 7 seconds to go. Down 1, might I say. I believe they are down by 1 at this point, might I add. And takes a logo 3. I'm sitting there thinking to myself, what the fuck is he doing? Splash. And I think I was so mad about the decision making that I didn't even celebrate this. I was just like, what the fuck did I just witness? Logo shot, down 1 with 7 seconds left. You know, to be fair, Gonzaga were dominating the offensive glass. So, okay, 7 seconds left. You miss, maybe get the rebound. You miss, they get the rebound. You foul, they hit both. Well, you're still down by 3. That's still a 3-point, it's still a 1-possession game, right? You know, all these things make sense, but if it's me, I'm getting a better shot than that. That's for damn sure. But nah, guy, apparently it's a play they worked on. It's apparently what the coach called. Hits the logo 3. UCLA inbounds, turns it over. Gonzaga hit one of the free throws, makes it a 3-point game. And Tiger Campbell at the buzzer can't hit for UCLA. Wow. What a game. What a game. 2 teams coming back from double digits down, buzzer beater. At the end of the day, I win money. How about that? I'm so happy I stayed up late for that and sacrificed my energy levels today. Clearly, I've restored my energy levels, but goddamn, that Gonzaga game, that was something. Whenever these two teams play. Remember that Jalen Suggs buzzer beater from like half court against the UCLA in the tournament? That was crazy. But yeah, that's the madness of March. We also had that, if you guys are watching, Kansas State, Michigan State game. That was nuts, like just absolutely nuts as well. Shout out Marquise Noel. That guy is something. 5'8", this guy. Man, this is what's special about March Madness. You play well, you get on some radars. All of a sudden, you go from a guy who maybe his basketball career is done to maybe hearing his name called at the NBA draft. That's what you can get. Just opened a Rouge River beer called Fresh Drip. Never had that specific one, I don't believe, but have had some Rouge River in the past, and they make some good stuff. Not my favorite, but definitely not my least favorite. They make some solid stuff. Anyways, the game at hand here. I don't need to go super in-depth on this one. Listen, lads, it's the Pistons. It should be, play your game, attack the rim. What is James Wiseman starting? Attack the rim, get your rebounds. Just, do a job on defense. Doesn't need to be crazy. I'm trying to find who the Pistons are starting here, but, nothing crazy. Yeah, Wiseman starting, Bagley starting, Hayes and Killian Hayes, like this team can't play defense. Just attack them, be smart, move the ball, relax, stay patient, look for the right shots because you're going to find them here. They're just not good enough to stop you. if you're picking your moments, finding your spots, you're going to win this game. The spread is 14.5. Like, it's 14.5. This team is checked out. Bojan Bogdanovic is unofficially shut down for the season. They keep listing him as injured, but he's shut down for the season. This team has given up. They're in the Wembanyama sweepstakes. You know what? Maybe a little bit extra rides on this game because it is Dwane Casey. It is the Raptors. We know how that goes. This is Dwane Casey's championship because he's too shit of a coach to actually get this team to any sort of success on the court. So this is all he's got. And maybe they bring that extra little bit. But even still, the Raptors should be more than comfortable in taking full control of this game. Run lots of pick and rolls. Run lots of action. Cut to the rim. Get Siakam involved earlier than last time. And everything should be just fine and dandy. If Wiseman had a turnaround season, he'd be a steal before they got him. Yeah, it's a low-risk maneuver. I think people really overrate like the last quarter of the season for teams that are checked out. Like James Wiseman. First of all, I'm upset. I'm upset for like Pistons fans that they have to watch Wiseman when Jalen Duren actually has like serious NBA big potential. A fan. And he's getting stiffed for minutes now. I'd be pissed off with that. But at the end of the season, these guys are just, there's no system to the play. It's just doing what they want. It's not winning basketball. It's giving guys extra touches to see what they can do. Credit to Wiseman. He's impressing some people, and he's had a rough career thus far. Maybe he's found his spot, but I really don't put much stock into performances like the ones he's been displaying in the latter part of the season here. I think more of the investment of time should be on Jalen Duren. We can talk about Dwane Casey as a head coach and how much I don't like him. So, yeah, we'll see. I don't think there's much to James Wiseman's game. The reality is my man cannot play defense. And if you can't play defense, you can't play in this league, especially if you are a center. Anyone I want in the draft, Cason Wallace. Cason Wallace is the name that keeps coming back to my head. He had a rough game for Kentucky in round of 64. Second game, albeit in a loss in the round of 32 against Kansas State because Marquise Noel was just special in that game. But Cason Wallace was balling, excellent defender, excellent at initiating the offense, can shoot, can get to the rim, can pass. A lot of great stuff that Cason Wallace does. Kentucky guards. There's another one coming through here. Anthony Black is another one. I was impressed with at Arkansas. I know they got absolutely shredded yesterday against UConn. UConn are a really good team. They are seriously underrated at number 4, but Anthony Black's got some talent as well. I think he goes above, but Cason Wallace, I think he goes like 10 to 16. We may not be in 10 to 16, so I don't know if we can get him, but definitely that's the guy I want to see. Let's go on Jamaica at 84. It's a little bit like Drew Holiday. Yeah, Anthony Black, not a jump shooter, but there's good indication that can come. There's good indication that he's a very smooth player. He's big for his position, which is nice. He moves the ball well, gets to the rim well. But yeah, jump shooting, especially for the Raptors, could be an issue. But hey, if he's available, the talent there, you take that. We want Edey? We don't, though. Does Zach Edey get drafted? Let's correct that. Does Zach Edey get drafted before pick number 50? Maybe. Maybe he goes 45 somewhere. But that's the type of player you probably, hey, you have the last 10 picks of the draft. You take a flyer on Edey, put him in your G League team, hope for the best. He's kind of like Garza in that sense where, yeah, just dominant sort of college player, fundamentally sound, very tall, but when it comes to the NBA, he's not going to be able to guard his adversaries in that position. He's going to get picked on in pick and rolls. Offensively, with more physical players everywhere, I think he'll struggle. Unfortunately, not huge on Timmy or on Edie. As far as Drew Timmy, Timmy time is real. This guy was balling yesterday, but what position is he going to guard in the NBA? He declared last year and undeclared because nobody wanted him. It's just an unfortunate reality is Timmy can't guard anybody in the NBA. So that's another guy hey, maybe you take a flyer on him, late 50s, put him in G League, see what he's got, but I don't know. I wouldn't want the Raptors to draft him anywhere. They're just it's sad, but the NBA is different. It's very different to college basketball. It is. There's a chance the Raptors get a Kawhi type deal done this offseason. I'd say 0 chance. Never say never, but we don't have our 2024 first round pick because we traded that to the Spurs. Now, the problem is that it has protections on it. Not that that's a problem, but the problem with having protections on it is that if the Raptors finish bottom 6 next year, then they get the 2025 pick. So we can't trade the 2025 pick because, the Stepien rule. But if that pick for 2024 turns into 2025, then we wouldn't be able to trade the 2026 pick. So we can't trade the 25 pick or the 26 pick until that 2024 pick conveys. So we are handcuffed on using those first-round picks to make future trades. That was part of my beef overall with the trade. I guess it's possible that you trade somebody like OG, you get 3 picks, and then you can flip those for something like that. But I find that quite unlikely, and for the reason I've outlined, I don't expect anything crazy in the summer. I don't really need to see anything crazy. I just need to see more stability. I just need to see more depth to this team. I need to see a good draft pick come through the team and help us out. What's going on? Rob Woods. Thank you so much to Rob Woods for the super chat. Appreciate that. £5 from Rob Woods. Love the tiger avatar there. Add this to the plane ticket fund to get you back to Manchester for another United game. One day I will be back. It's a shame that I haven't been able to go this year, but I will be back. Trust me, I will be back. I love Manchester. My time in Manchester last year was some of the best times of my life. Man, the Bishop Blaze pub right down the street of Old Trafford is probably, that might be my favorite pub in the world. And, it's a 7-hour plane ride away, unfortunately. But I sincerely hope to go back there, and I will be back to a game one day for sure. But I'll add it to the fun, Rob Woods. Thank you so much for doing that. Thank you so much for supporting the stream. A little bit extra with that super chat. It's it means a lot, as it always does. Just changing up the logo here because I realized I had the unfortunate loss to the Pacers on screen. There we go. We get why is the Pistons logo so high? Let's move that down a little bit. There we go. There we go. But yeah, I'll be back. Kind of unfortunate as well. I went last year and they lost to fucking Borough in the in the FA Cup on pens. Jesus Christ, Dean Henderson couldn't save one. And that was the first shootout since the Europa League loss to Villarreal. So 11 in a row went in against us from Villarreal, and then Middlesbrough hit like 9 in a row against us. Crazy. Oh. Things on the up though in Manchester for United. Been up in City. We'll see. Could we get Brown if he wants out? Again, we're not in a very flexible position here with draft picks. We just don't have the right. We don't have the assets that we can move like that. We don't have the assets to move like we did last season. Last season was we can pivot, we can do this, we can do that. You can't really do that this summer, unfortunately. Thank you so much to Adam Renner for subscribing. That is 20 months of subscriptions on Twitch using that Amazon Prime sub. Subscribing to me at no additional cost to his Amazon Prime membership. So, free for him. But, take some Bezos money, give it to me. Appreciate that, Adam. 20 months for Adam Renner on Twitch. Shout out to you, Adam. Hope your project's going well, whatever you've been working on at school. Yeah, the Brown thing, I also struggle to see the Celtics doing business with the Raptors. It doesn't really, I feel like there's a tax on that trade if it comes to us, You're right. It's such a good night out. That city, though. You live in fucking Scouser scum. Well, thank you for the super chat, you Scouse fucking scum. Sorry. I only half mean that. But, yes, thank you. I hope to be back in England one day. I had an amazing time. I had too good of a time at some points, but I had an amazing time when I was there. London was a little pricey. I don't know if you kind of got to go back to London, but Manchester's the place to be. What did I think of the fights last weekend? Gerard asked. Amateur vet, what's going on? Really good. Very, very entertaining. I unfortunately had a really, really bad gambling day. So that put a damper on my mood. But fights were amazing. Especially, the co-main and the main. Crazy. Rob Wood's not Scouse, just at uni there. I don't know how you live amongst the Scouse scum then, without losing your mind. But that's good to hear. Where, if you don't mind sharing, where are you from? Are you from Manchester? I live in Liverpool as you're from Liverpool, which I thought was weird that you'd reference Manchester United because I figured you wouldn't like him, whether you're, Evertonian or Liverpool. Yeah, I was laughing. I was there with my moderators, Adam Roman. We went on a little trip there. Oh, yeah, we did go to an escape room after the fights. Me and moderators, a couple of friends, my girlfriend, and that was a lot of fun. Also, we're going to Montreal very soon. We're going to Montreal May 13th, TFC away day at l'Impact de Montréal. Are they called Impact anymore? They changed it for a bit. Maybe they brought it back. Anyways, going to Montreal, watching TFC. Going to be in Ottawa one night. Going to be in Montreal one night. Could find our way to Gatineau. I have no idea when we're in Ottawa. But, yeah, a little bit of Canadian tour. CF Montreal. Man, they don't have the Impact anymore. How stupid is that? Huh? How stupid is that? Anyways, yeah, doing that. My life's a movie, bro. I'm just kidding. Do you think it'd be worth trading up in the draft? It would look bad because you went in at the deadline, so you'd win, get a worse draft pick. It'd look really bad to then try to trade up with other assets. Usually, it costs your first and another first to move up in the draft. Like I said, we can't trade the 25 pick or the 26 pick. You could go to, I guess you could, I'm not sure what the full restrictions are. You probably go to 27 and trade that pick. But I just, to put it simply, no, I don't think so. You made this decision for better or worse. Many would say, could wager that it's for the worse, but you take what you got. You take what you get here. From Birmingham. Okay. I've been there. I went there briefly. I was at where did West Brom play? I forget West Brom Stadium. I was at a West Brom game. They pummeled Liverpool 3-0. Oh, you bet I enjoyed that. Opening day of 2012, 2013 season, I believe it was. Zoltan Gira Screamer in that one. That's a name. Oh, you are a Liverpool fan. Well, there it is. It's all right. I appreciate super chat nonetheless. Sorry, going in on you. Jack, at the Raptors game tonight. What's going on to Jack? I don't know if he's got volume on, unless he brought headphones. But hey, Jack, hope the Raptors pull through and give you an exciting game here. Birmingham, Ohio. I wasn't there long enough to really bask in all of that, nor was I really old enough. I was about 12 years old at the time. Jared says, I have one of one autograph card of Edwards I held on to and says selling his last fight. Maybe. Oh, wow, that's dope. And he's got 2 wins now. He's going to defend again. I mean, valuation. I guess it's a gambling game if you're going to sell. You know, do you gamble on him to win the next fight? I don't know the sports card market. Frankly, I collect too much shit to begin with. There's a couple of things I'd love to collect, but I just have so much shit already that I don't want to collect more stuff. Sports cards are one that I'm like, man, I'd love to get into this hobby, but just I have no space for this. Financially, I don't need to do it, so I'm out on that. But I feel like valuation probably at its peak. I don't know. Maybe he wins another, defends his belt again. We'll see. And another one is comic books. Like, I'd love to go into comic book collecting, like specifically go through like Star Wars comic book collecting. But yeah, it's just I can't get another hobby. I've got too many. I'm a big sneaker guy. That's where a lot goes in. Yeah, I'm a big Lego guy. I have a bunch of shit laying around. That takes up a lot of space. But I can't get into more shit. Today I was trying to get some fucking sneakers. The Action Bronson New Balance Baklava shoes came out. Action Bronson collab. And man, those went quick. I had 7 fucking Chrome profiles open trying to snap those up. Could not come through. So unfortunately, took an L on that. Took an L on the Jordan 4 Nike SB collabs. I don't think it was called the Pine Greens, but the Jordan 4 Nike SB collabs came out this week. That was tough. That was a bad L. Applied it so much. I just signed up so many raffles, but fat L on those ones. 26, 2 days from now, if anybody collects shoes, Air Max 1 OG Big Bubbles come out. Trying to get those. We'll see. But game is about to start as Toronto Raptors 43. And Amateur Army Vet alludes to in the chat here. Winner 1 is here as well. We do need this win. Let's go out and let's go get it. Blue Jays futures ticket. Oh, this is a sub message. Adam, my moderator on Twitch, resubscribing for 22 months. Thank you so much to Adam for doing that. Once again, he uses Amazon Prime as well, and he says Blue Jays futures ticket to win the chip is getting bet tonight. Well, Adam, I got some good news. I got some bad news. The good news is I'm already on Blue Jays to win the chip. I'm already on that. Bad news is prices come down. Let's check in where you get the best price in that. But yeah, I hammered that one. I hammered that at plus 1,400. Let me see. I think there's a 1,300. Oh, if you have Caesars, you get down 14. If you have FanDuel, you get down, that's 12. Bet Rivers, 13. Unibet, 13. Don't take a 12. Try to get a 13 or 14. If you can make Caesar get 14. Because, I mean, that's a big difference on numbers. So, 14 or 13, try to get. Anyways, let's go get into this. Raptors taking on the Pistons. Game has begun here. And we start off with a Siakam take to the rim, and he is fouled. So, unfortunately, you can make a Caesars account. It's a big difference on futures. That's a lot of a difference in percentage return. Anyways, I'm on 14. Rob Woods, your greatest hit was a Union 4s. Well, I mean, you use up a lot of your luck if you hit on the Union 4s. I have won one raffle in my life. And never have I hit on like Nike sneakers or anything. Here's my raffle win. Nothing crazy. Jordan 1. Is this the Shadow 2.0s or like Shadow? Not remake. I believe it's the Shadow 2.0s. My only hit. You know, this is it. This is all I got, man. I love these. Set your gender. Does it? Maybe I get my girlfriend to do it. I like him. I like him for sure. I hate paying resale. I paid resale for the Dunk Low at NBA 75th anniversary because I was at a sneaker shop. I saw those on the shelf. I was like, I didn't buy them there because they were overpriced, but god damn, I saw those in person. Crazy. Anyways, let's get in here. 3-1 for the Pistons after that and one. And let's get the Raptors going here, everybody. Thank you so much for joining. Drop a like if you're having fun on the stream. Turnover by Fred. Not a good start. Here's Killian Hayes. This team can't play defense, man. They're 16-57. Wiseman at the rim, and he's fouled by Pirtle. That didn't look like a foul. Have you guys seen NBA Central, a pretty prominent Twitter account, I guess somebody else made this story, but NBA Central picked up that Ben Taylor had received less games since Fred VanVleet made those comments about him as Wiseman misses the first free throw. And then the official NBA referees verified Twitter account quote tweeted the NBA Central page and said this is not true and that they make the schedule for refs way in advance as Wiseman misses both. They make the schedule way in advance and I responded, actually picked up a lot of likes on Twitter. I responded as Fred connects on the three. I responded, you were better off just letting us believe the lie because at least we were like, oh, the NBA is actually doing something about this. But instead, they replied to an uncredible news source for NBA content and made themselves look a lot worse. Anyways, 4-3 Raptors after that Fred 3. Unfortunately, this is a Sportsnet game again, so it is behind. As VanVleet for 3 again. This one's no good. Pirtle with a good job on the glass. Barton for 3, and you know the rest when it's a Will Barton 3. But what are they talking about? All right, Sportsnet. So it's going to be behind. I'm not going to look at this scoreboard because it's going to be behind me. Sportsnet's just be really behind the live action. That's the problem. It's on Sportsnet and not TSN. We just kind of got unlucky here. Do I think the referees have a social media guy? To some degree, yeah. To some degree. Siakam for 3. Got it. Pascal joining the action and making it 7-5 Raptors. No way no way like Scott Foster is tweeting out on the referee account, Here's Barton again, kicking out to Siakam. He's going to yank another 3, and he's going to hit another 3. Pascal Siakam back-to-back 3s. Raptors up 10-5. All right. Ivy to the rim. Tough shot. Great defense by Pirtle. Here come the Raptors with Siakam going right at Bagley. Inside, outside, to the rim. But, man, should have made that one. Did well to create the shot, but goddamn. No good. Ivy for 3, off the mark. Rebound Bagley, and he puts it in. Last time these two played, Bagley absolutely dominated the glass, so hopefully we don't see the same here. Pearl looking good so far. I agree. Hope everybody's having a great Friday night. Cheers to all of you. Drop a like and subscribe if you're enjoying. OG for 3, and it is raining 3s in Toronto. 3-point party. Bang. 13-7 for the Raptors, who struggled so mightily to hit the 3 in their previous game. How about, I just clocked, somebody's rocking a Raptors Jeremy Lin jersey courtside right now. Just to the right of half court, there's a guy rocking a Jeremy fucking Lin jersey courtside. That's crazy, man. That is crazy. Barton to the rim, and he's fouled. He might be on the floor, though. Next time the Pistons are on offense, clock that guy courtside wearing the Jeremy Bin jersey. Hudson Gaming, I understand you're likely joking. On the off chance that you are not joking, please don't do that. It's just sports, and it's completely unnecessary. if this is serious to me. If there truly is something going on, there's people you can talk to. You can hang out here. We'll hang out with you here. If you are joking, prefer. Don't apologize. It's okay, but prefer not to joke about that stuff here. Fred picks Killian Hayes' pockets. Here comes Barton to the rim. His layup, a little bit of extra swag on that one. A little bit of jelly at the rim, and it's 17-7. Hey man, you never know. There's a Jeremy. Is that TJ? No way. I saw a little bit to the right of Jeremy Lin, courtside, one row back. There's a guy in a Raptors jersey, like the t-shirt jersey, number 11. It kind of looks like it said Ford on it. I don't quite remember what TJ Ford's number was. He did wear 11 for a lot of teams. Did he wear 11 for the Raptors? He did. I think somebody's rocking a TJ Ford jersey about 5 spots to the right, 1 spot back of Jeremy Lin. So I think we got some pretty elite jerseys. Pretty elite jerseys out here scoping out this Raptors game pretty close by. 1+ is over 0.5. So 1+ means 1 or more. Yeah. TJ Ford, yeah, what a random shirt. TJ Ford, I know. Thierry asks, who's out tonight? It's Barnes, Achua, and Trent once again. Man, if you, with all due respect, maybe you like Jeremy Lin. If you've got enough money to sit courtside at a Raptors game, you got enough money to get a jersey, a different jersey. I mean, I'm not trying to disrespect Jeremy Lin. After all, that guy's immortal on a Raptors perspective. He's got his name up in the rafters. That banner has his name on it. But come on, TJ Ford's a weird one as well. I don't know if anybody cares about my On This Day Raptors history posts that I've been doing on all my social media. I've been doing shorts about them. There's a couple interesting ones in the next couple of days. I think one involves TJ. The only reason I say is because I think TJ Ford is coming up in my thing this week. Let's see. Let me see. Let's see. Tomorrow's big day. No, TJ Ford. Sorry, TJ Ford is early March. I missed it. Never mind. No TJ Ford. Gotta get the Andre Bargnani jersey. If I was at a thrift store and I saw a Bargnani jersey at a reasonable price, I'd buy it. I'd buy it for the meme. I'd buy it for fun, for the channel. Hell yeah. Pasta boy, primo pasta boy. All right, back in action here. Look, you can see Jeremy Bin on screen now. And you see TJ Ford. He's like 8 to the right. I believe that's TJ Ford. It's a t-shirt jersey. Just keep an eye out for that stuff. What's the most random Raptors jersey you guys own? If you guys have one. My most random Raptors jersey, I have a OVO Corey Joe jersey. I love that thing. But I got OVO Corey Joe. What's your most random jersey? You know what? Maybe even not Raptors. What's your most random basketball jersey that you have? Let me know. Here's Jaden Ivey at the rim. Nice defense by Pirtle. And it ends up in the hands of Pirtle after a little scramble. Terrence Ross, that's a little random. Although he was a lottery pick, but yeah. Barton for 3. Will Barton, a little bit of this. Will Barton corner 3 is good. Adam's got an Alex Cruz to Lakers. That's pretty funny. Old Norman Powell, that's solid. That's a cool one. If a guy wins a chip, and I said that I roasted Jeremy Lin as Bagley almost breaks the backboard with that 3. But the rebound drops in for a 3-ball this time. Yeah, the crowd in Toronto has definitely died down. Barton's got 7. I mean, that 3. That's all we need him to do, right? Hit a couple of threes. Hit a 3 or 2. VanVleet, nice feed. Oh, but Barn can't handle the pass. I hope that they don't count that towards VanVleet, because he should have caught that. And other way comes the Pistons, and Wiseman slams it. Turco glue. Oh, man, a fucking Hito jersey. That is... How much you buy for? I used to know somebody who bought a Hito jersey for $2 at Sport Check. They were so on sale. Mike James jersey. Wow. That is something. VanVleet, step back 3, off the mark. Don't need that shot from him. Mike James. Wiseman shot, no good. 20-12 for the Raptors. 5-0 run by the Pistons. Let's get it back. Siakam lobs inside to OG. Goes up strong and flushes down. Yes, sir. OG Anunoby puts it in at the rim. Going to Value Village. No idea what happened to it. Yo, I love those finds, though. That nice Value Village jersey find. Always precious. And it's out of bounds. Oh, that was like clearly off of Killian Hayes. They call it a Pistons ball. Okay, that looked clearly off of the Pistons, but it is Pistons ball on the baseline. Can somebody with a depth shoe knowledge tell me what OG is rocking on feet these days? I can't make out what he's wearing. He wears these shoes every game, and just my luck, he just got subbed out, but maybe later. A Ketche jersey. That is random. Yeah, that is a tough one. They should refund that one. Killian Hayes in the corner for 3. Brick. Should you go watch the playing game if they make it? Why not? You can afford it. Why not? Fred VanVleet at the rim draws the foul. He's going to head to the line here. A Jarrett Jack jersey. Now that's insane. That is insane. Now that is random. That is random. Oh, that's good. I like that. Anybody in chat with a Biyombo jersey? Anybody got a Bismack jersey? That would be cool. That'd be cool. There's got to be people out there who still have Bruno Caboclo jerseys. Who got it, 20th overall pick. Got it. Hakeem, that'd just be cool as hell, because that purple jersey was really nice. I'd love a Hakeem Raptors jersey. Man, that'd be so cool. I guess I could get one. They probably have them. A Goran Dragic jersey. Is that the worst jersey? What is the worst Raptors jersey you could have? Probably, I can't think of many worse than Goran. Hito's bad too. But still, Pirtle. Oh, transition look for Pirtle. A little stumbly there. Gets it off to VanVleet. It's a 12-point game. Malachi Flynn open for 3. Doesn't make. Looked good last game. It falls to Omuroyi, something like that. He's Canadian. Nice pass forward to Boucher, and he is fouled by... what's his fucking name? This guy's Canadian. He played for Oregon Ducks. Omuroyi, something like that. Sorry. He's Canadian. Defensive rebounds since the Jacob acquisition. I could probably look it up right now. Hornets chemistry. That'd be cool. Ivy kicks to Eugene, Canadian boy. Here they come the other way. Siakam up to Boucher, who throws down the lob. What a play there. Short jumper for Ivy is good. All right, since February 9th, since the trade, the Raptors, as Malachi Flynn misses the 3, Pirtle gets the rebound, flips it to VanVleet. Don't shoot that, Fred. 8 on the shot clock, Fred. But he steps out of bounds and turns it over. Defensive rebounds since February 9th. The Toronto Raptors are 4th last in defensive rebounds. I don't think that says a lot because the Cavaliers, who have Mobley and Jared Allen, are last since February 9th, which was a deadline. But yeah, I'm surprised by that. What about offensive rebounds? Let's see. Duran at the rim finishes. The Lakers lead the league in offensive and defensive rebounds. No, they don't. Sorry, that's wrong. Offensive rebounds, the Raptors are 7th since that time. So that has certainly improved. All right. Nice play there by Siakam. Raptors are filling up the stat sheet right now. 30-16, still in the first quarter here. And Alonzo Mourning Raptor, that'd be kind of tough. Yeah, I agree. Previously, Carter jerseys were pretty bad. I remember as a kid, I saw like a Carter jersey. Somebody taped over it like "I hate Carter" and put like an X over it. Nowadays, like retro Carter jerseys are cherished. It's just the way things evolve over time. People forgive, people forget. Christian Coloco checking in, the masked assassin. Yeah, I'd have to compare the opposition, like the rebound rate. Yeah, I'd have to check that. I'm not going to do that right now, but yeah, that'd be more telling. I agree. At least I would imagine it is. Both free throws are good there for Ivy, and that makes it a 12-point game here. Raptors firmly in the ascendancy thus far. 2:55 to go in the first quarter. OG, hand off to Fred. Working on Omoruyi. Mid-range jumper, blocked, but he steps out of bounds. Yeah, Fred has definitely got his green light today again. He's shooting the ball. And Otto Porter, no way somebody owns an Otto Porter jersey, do they? That'd be actually pretty. I mean, surely some are in production or in there. Somebody out there's got a Goran Dragic jersey. You know what I mean? Bruno Caboclo jersey. 2 years away from me, 2 years away. Yes, sir. What's he doing these days? Europe or Asia, you think? Caboclo. I'm curious now. What is my man up to in 2022, 8 years after the draft? He is in the Basketball Bundesliga, which I imagine is in Germany. He plays for Radio Farm. Oh, sorry. I pressed that by accident. Radio Farm. Ratio Farm. Ratio Farm. In Germany. The German state of Baden-Württemberg. Okay, this is where Bruno's playing. What are they saying this season? Where's my guy Bruno? There he is. You think he's actually, he doesn't have a team number. That doesn't give me a lot of confidence. Multi-year deal. Sign a contract into 2024. They don't have his European numbers here. Played a bit in Brazil with Sao Paulo. Went to Mexico. Now he's in Germany. They saw something they liked. Wonder how he's doing. He doesn't even have a number right now. That's our Bruno check. Can I do the rest of the stream in German? I cannot. How old is Bruno now? Probably like 27. He's 27. Time flies. I could try to do the rest of the stream in French if you guys are down. I'm pretty good at French. Some Slovenian Toronto residents have a Dragic jersey. That's true. Do I have a pet? I have a dog. I actually have a dog and a cat. What am I saying? my cat, Goose, and my dog, Greta. My dog is an absolute nightmare animal. Horrible, horrible dog. Such a sweetheart, but so fucking misbehaved. My cat's awesome. Damn, look at Gary Trent's jacket. That shit is fire. Are you seeing that jacket right now? That Gary Trent jersey is straight fucking tsunami drip. That is crazy. Boucher 3, no good. Did you guys see that? I can't get over that. I'm such a fucking sucker for like baggy jackets like that with his jersey, multiple jerseys stitched into it. That shit is gas. That, oh my God. I want something like that so bad now. That is so fucking fire. Man, that was so dope. Oh, Koloko blocks the 3-ball. Here come the Raptors the other way with Boucher. Out to Flynn. Back up top to Van Vliet. Late trailing is OG. He shoots the 3, and he is off the mark. Raptors offense slowed down a little bit here. Omoruyi to Bagley. Defended by Fred. This, not great. Does well to get it off. And it's Jaden Ivey up top now. Defended by Flynn. Flynn keeping him in front. But the double came, and Ivy found Duran a little bit too easily. OG shouldn't have came in too close there. Oui, je peux parler en français. Oh, Fred to the rim and one.
That's why he's
what a
the
play
GOAT.
there.
The GOAT.
Next year we should all go to a Pistons game together. I'm not going to be responsible for a group of people in the city of Detroit. Done it for round trip tours, 350 with a free throw on the court. That's cool. Damn, I'd do that. I'd love to do that. That could be a good. I wouldn't coordinate it. I just be like, hey, I'm doing this. You guys want to come with me? You can do it too. But yeah, that is a good idea. I'd do that. If anybody doesn't know, I have a minor in French. I have a literal degree in French speaking, so I can speak French. Problem with my French is I only spoke French in school, so I don't know any like slang terms. I don't know any like speaking it in public would be so different. But I have a degree in French. Can fucking wipe my ass with it. It means nothing, but I have it framed in my room. At the rim, free throw is no good, but there was a lane violation anyway, so it is Raptors basketball up by 12 here. Raptors preseason tour at Gary, Indiana. I want to go, man. I really, really wanted to go to Chicago for a TFC or Blue Jays game this year. There just wasn't a good day that lined up, unfortunately. I so wanted to go to Chicago so we could go to Gary. You have no idea, man. Van Vliet for 2. A foul's been called. I'm not sure if that's going to be shooting. It will be because the Raptors are in the bonus. You're Québécois. You speak the fucking devil's French. Québécois. Tabarnak. I'll include you jump on a bus right after return to Yorkdale. That is sick. I might look into that next year. And we could make it a bit of a amateur outing. Pain causing Samurai said, just tuned into the game. Think I'll tune out rest of the season. It's been fine so far. Well, we're up 34-21 here. We're all fine. TT's real. What's going on? Go to Montreal in I'm gonna go to Montreal in May. Boucher block. They call a foul. How'd they call a foul on that? No, I'm not chirping you. You know what? I will chirp the Québécois now because if I go to Quebec, if I go to Montreal, best believe I'm speaking no French because I don't want these snobby ass people to get pissed off that I'm trying to speak French. And it's clear when I speak French, it's clear I'm not a first language French speaker. I can communicate in French with little issue. But I was in Quebec a couple summers ago. Every time I spoke French, they just replied in English. Like, some of them were nice about it. Some of them were not nice about it. You know what I mean? I'm trying. But they don't want me to try. You guys don't want me to try. Anyways, Malachi Flynn here. Raptors up by 11. Van Vliet hits the ground, and they're going to call a jump ball here. Not Fred Van Vliet's finest quarter. I'll say that. Supposed to be moving to Canada next year, but I might move there. So that's dope. It's don't know about Alberta, but the rest of it's great. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just cooking everybody tonight. Back in Italian, yes, it is. Half my family's Italian. Ball out of bounds, and for some reason, Bet99 commercial. The game is still going. Game is still going. Why are they? Game is still going. Sportsnet. What is going on? That ball was in. That ball went out, but it was still like. Is the game still going on? Is anybody else seeing this? Where's Jack at? Anybody else seeing this? Jack's at the game. Jack, are you still listening to stream? What is the game still going on right now? Did you guys also get this? I don't speak Italian, unfortunately. I can say dove sono mi italiani. That's it. The game is still going on. The game is still going on. I'm looking at ESPN. The game is still happening right now. There's still points going on the board right now. What is that? What is happening? Sportsnet, fix your shit. They just went to commercial break. Okay. For my fucking sanity. Is anybody else on Sportsnet and watching a commercial right now for Bachelor in Paradise, whatever this godforsaken show is? Okay, I'm not the only one. The game is still happening. The Raptors just the first quarter's over now. The first quarter ended. We missed an entire minute there. We missed only 2 Raptors points, but they just brought it back. Oh my god. Oh, and Matty D's just going like nothing happened. Fucking Sportsnet scum. This is why it's TSN or it's nothing. This is why we respect TSN in this household, okay? Pistons chucking threes, but I already know what happened, so it doesn't matter. Fred Van Vliet, half court. Don't chuck, Fred. Oh, good shot by Fred. Doesn't go, though. Well, thank you so much to Sportsnet for cutting away in the middle of the game. Look, I know. Fred Van Vliet shot 2 free. I get it. We didn't miss much. I understand. But, I'm watching the game. I'm watching the game here. Maybe I could have missed something. How did they just cut to commercial like that? And this is the second time they cut to Nurse getting ready to tell me about, what is it, Fisherman's Friend that he does? What is he doing now? Is he doing Sun Life? I don't know. And then they just cut to something else. Anyways. All right, well, we're winning. That's good. Raptors up 38-26. Was a great start to the quarter. It got a little hazy in the middle, but Raptors finished strong. They're up big. Can't complain. Look, you're up by 12 after 1. You can't complain. All right, let's talk about the game thus far. So, first of all, another game where Fred Van Vliet, ultimate green light. He is shooting everything. He's 2 of 7. A lot of them not in rhythm. A lot of them not enjoying those ones. Will Barton, already, right now, having his best game as a Toronto Raptor. He is 2 of 4, but he has hit a 3. He has hit a 3-pointer. He's plus 10 in this game. Highest Raptors are plus 12 because, well, actually, Van Vliet played the whole quarter. He's plus 12. Pearl Siakam played 9 minutes. They're also plus 12. Siakam, 3 of 4 with 9 points. He's carrying on where he left off in the previous game. And OG Anunoby, 5 points, 2 of 3 from the field. Off the bench, Boucher has brought the energy again. I've loved Boucher. I've liked Boucher's game lately. Malachi Flynn, he looked okay. Koloko as well. Looks solid. Let's get back into the action here. Hopefully Sportsnet actually showcase, what's going on. My Sportsnet stream just froze. That's great. But yeah, that's where we're at. Shout out to Daniel Barry Sports Highlights for subscribing. welcome to the Amateur Hour Army. Really appreciate that. Really appreciate you taking a little bit extra time today to hit that subscribe button. You just subscribed yourself to a Raptors watch party for as many Raptors games as I can. Videos about the Raptors, YouTube shorts about the Raptors. Really, really appreciate that. And hope you're enjoying the content thus far. Shout out Daniel in chat. They saw Fred shooting free throw. Yes, saw it right turn around. For real. Just read the Spears 8.2. I said a 9er, so that's a bit heavy, but I'll have another one ready to go at halftime. Oh, a tasty beer. All right, back in action for the second half, and away we go. Amarui at the rim. He's fouled by Boucher. Will Marinac. William. Gary, Indiana, worst city I've ever been in. Will, you mean to tell me you've actually been there? The legend of Gary, Indiana. You realize you were in the birthplace, the birth city of, or at least hometown of Michael Jackson, Darius Garland, and Freddie Gibbs, right? You do realize where you were. Did they have the 50-foot highway going over the city? Did you go to the haunted house? There was like a Netflix documentary made about one of the haunted houses there. Bit of a Gary, Indiana aficionado over here. MSJ been as well. I'm going one day. I want to go to Chicago. I've always wanted to go to Chicago. So I will go to Chicago one day. On the way, you can go to Gary, Indiana. You can go see Michael Jackson's house from his youth, where he got tortured into performing all the time by his dad and stuff. But hey, a lot of history in that place. Glenn Robinson is from there. You're right. Randy Jackson, something like that. All the Jacksons, of course. I think one of them is Randy. There's some famous people from that place. Yeah, Boucher. There was one call on Boucher that wasn't really fair, but yeah, that one was close. Some steel company built the town, built it cheap. Sounds like Hamilton to me. Man, nobody's safe from me today. Nobody's safe. I had a 9% beer. I'm basically 2 beers deep with this one. Well, actually, it's a tall boy, too. So nobody's safe. Nobody's safe. Don't test me today. Umpired in Quebec. They kept calling me referee. That would piss me off a little bit, too. I hate people that call, I'm sorry, man, if you're like this, I'm sorry. When people call the ref sir, is that like, when girls say they get the ick, I wouldn't say it's like that, but like, man, you're calling him sir? Sir? Let's call him ref. Call him ump. Sir is, no, don't call a ref sir. It's it's indirect disrespect. Like when I used to work retail, I worked at an Adidas outlet store. I worked in the shoe section. If somebody called me my friend, they said my friend, they referenced me as my friend, I knew I was going to be dealing with a fucking difficult customer. Like I knew they call me my friend, bang, they're going to be an asshole, going to give me a hard time. Immediately knew that. I feel like that's the same thing when you call a ref sir. You know what I mean? Once ref ball hockey and nearly died several times. How so? Hockey ball to the head or people hitting you? People coming at you. So it called me partner today when I was door knocking. Howdy, partner. Oh, that's funny. That's funny, Roman. Roman's a real estate agent, by the way. So that's why he was door knocking. By the way, free plug for Roman. If you guys need a real estate agent and you want somebody in the amateur community, Roman is a real estate agent. He can help you out. He can help you get a property. He can help you rent a property. He can help you sell a property. He can do everything. So if you need to reach Roman, you can reach out to me and I'll put you in contact. That's 100% serious. He's my real estate agent. Killian Hayes fouled by Jeff Downe. Jeff Downe getting some minutes here. Good to see. A lot of free throws for Detroit right now. A lot of free throws for Detroit.
No! No, not Detroit! No! No, please!
Take your beer. Not your buddy guy. I would get taken aback if somebody called me partner. I'd be aghast. Are you? I am sponsored by Queensway, the Queensway Automotive Group. If you guys have any questions regarding cars, whether you're looking for a new car, whether you're looking for a used car, or maybe you just have questions about cars. You want to know what your car is worth. You want to know if you're getting ripped off on a quote you got for a car. You want to get out of a bad lease that you're in. You want anything to do with cars, want to know where to get your car fixed, anything related to cars, you need something GTA car related, reach out to the Queensway Automotive Group. It's an excellent group of young entrepreneurs. They're fans of the Raptors, hardcore fans of the Raptors. They're fans of amateur hour sports as well. So any car issues whatsoever, no problem is too big or too small for the Queensway Automotive Group. Go through my link in description, or I pinned it at the top of chat as an and one goes in for the Pistons. Link at the top of chat or in the description. Any question you have, reach out to them. Like, again, you want to know if you're getting a good price on a car you're buying. You want to get out of your lease. You want to know what your car is worth because you want to replace it. You need it fixed. You want to get a new car. You want to get a used car. QAG is going to hook you up. I met one of the guys there. Great guy, fan of the brand, fan of the Raptors. They're gonna set you up, and like I say, I always make sure I am getting sponsored by things that I would personally use. I turn down shit that I wouldn't use because I'm not trying to like scam you guys, scum you guys like that for a paycheck. I don't care about that. I support people who deserve it. Queensway Automotive Group fits that bill. Siakam. Jump shot is no good. He's called for the offensive foul on the fadeaway. So they're calling him for kicking out there. I would love to see replays. Siakam's not even complaining. But Pistons fighting back into this game here, down by 8. That was a weird call. That was a weird call. Well, thank you. Like I said, this is not me bragging. I'm not trying to get it to come off like that. Like I've turned down good offers financially because I don't just promote shit just for a paycheck. I respect you guys. You know, I wouldn't. If I wouldn't use the company, I would not advocate you guys doing it. Is that a technical? Must have been a 3 in the key on defense because Killian Hayes to the line, and it's side up the Pistons. Pistons fighting back here. Only down by 7 now. The non-Fred minutes have been a problem here. I don't know if it's just him, but nice steal there by Downe. Chance in transition for Boucher to the rim, and he almost went a little bit too far, but he still gets the layup to go. I was umpiring and saw 3 guns pulled at what is that? I was umpiring and saw 3 guns. Now that's get me out of there. Were you in Detroit by chance? I don't know what this is. Siakam attacking the rim. Nice move, nice take, and the finish to go along with it. Well played there by Pascal. 44-33. And foul called on the Pistons. Raptors get the ball back here. What a play there by Siakam. Absolutely sauces up Hampton. Gets to the rim and finishes. That's Pascal being Pascal, man. 8:22 to go in the first half. From Hamilton. I'm sorry, man. I cooked Hamilton earlier. Siakam to the rim, and he's fouled. Pascal going to head to the line here. I'm really not going to go to a Raptors game all season. This is what it's come to with these ticket prices. Can't do it. I saw a kid napping the other day. So I ran over and woke him up. Lot of different ways that story could go. I don't know. Is Durant just done 100% this year? No. He's supposed to come back at some point. Maybe not quite for the start of the playoffs. The Suns are kind of shit without him. Suns aren't that good without him. It's the Devin Booker show every night, though. Siakam free throws. Number 2 is no good. It's a 12-point game. If you guys are enjoying the stream content so far, please make sure to hit that like button. Let's get to 100 likes in today's stream. Of all these calls going against us, we actually have more free throws than they do, if you'd believe it. Wiseman with the left got it to go. And it's 45-35. They're aiming for Wednesday. Okay, well, he's going to be back then. How much are tickets now? I haven't looked in a while. It's just tough out here. Plus, if I go to the game, it means I don't stream. I'd rather just, hang out at home and hang out with you guys. Going to game worth it? Yeah, if you haven't been to one, for sure. 100%. If you're Siakam off the glass, puts it in. Yeah, Thierry, I believe you said you're from Quebec, so I would recommend. I'd recommend. Go to see a good game, though. It's an experience. It's an experience that I think you should have. Barton working on Hayes. Step back 3 is no good for Barton. He does have one today. And a steal by the Raptors. Here's Siakam all the way to the rim, and he throws it down. Pascal Siakam makes it 49-35 Raptors. 7:36 to go, and timeout Dwane Casey. I like that. Alan Williams is like, I love when you slam it and it comes back up off the mesh. Or sorry, it bounces back up off the ground because you threw it down so hard. Yeah, love that. All right. Hang on, I see the Blazers. Sorry. Let me read to you guys here. This just popped up on my notifications. Blazers players available Friday. Okay? Get ready for this. 11 players are available for the Portland Trail Blazers today. What's the spread in this game? What is the spread in this game? What is the spread? They gotta be like plus 15. They're playing the Bulls, and they're only plus 6.5. That's a big indictment against the fucking Bulls. Okay, so Blazers available Friday. Ryan Arcidiacono. By the way, Arcidiacono, his first name is Ryan. His last name is Arcidiacono. I know some people thought his full name was Archie space Diacono. It's Arcidiacono. Anyways, Ryan Arcidiacono, Shaedon Sharpe, Matisse Thybulle, Trendon Watford, Drew Eubanks. That's your starting 5, I think. Cam Reddish, Nas Little, Kevin Knox, John Butler, Keon Johnson, and Jabari Walker. That is a team who has given up on this season. That is a team who has decided, you know what? This season, it's over. Wow. That is foulness. Foulness. I can't even understand. Oh man. That is brutal. Wow. Alabama 1 seed down right now to San Diego State, and Houston 1 seed down to Miami. Alabama down late as well. God damn. Jordan Binner Jordan Binner, what's going on? Not really sure what to talk about. I hate the Blazers still have Dame. Hey, man, he doesn't run away from the grind. Bagley is fouled. Boucher picked up a lot of fouls. God damn, San Diego State might actually win this shit. Miami might actually win this shit. Did I bet on Miami? I might have bet on Miami. No, I bet on a guy to get over 12.5 points, and with half the game done, he's got 0. Awesome. Wiseman kicking out to Hayes. Corner 3 is off the mark. Man, Killian Hayes. Basketball. Pirtle outside to Hayes. That's not a teammate, so here come the Pistons. And Hayes turns it over briefly. It's kind of tipped away, and it ends up turning into an alley-oop for Wiseman. That was a strange play. 12-point game, 7 to go in the second quarter. This game is taking forever. This game's taking forever, guys. Oh, my God. Is it just me? Barton, don't shoot that, bro. Mid-range for Barton, off the mark. Why is bro shooting? Killian Hayes. Fadeaway jumper is... Yo, this guy stinks. I thought Barton was bad. Killian Hayes. Siakam. Kick out to Barton. Now Boucher. Now Doughton, corner 3 is good. Wow, Jeff Doughton Jr. knocking it down, Tufts, corner 3. 15-point game. Killian Hayes with a Pirtle player, Diego. I actually did that one. I do them like once every 2 weeks. I did that one. Ivy to the rim and finished. Back to, sorry, not back to, but it's a 13-point game now. I don't know if it was yesterday. I don't know. Days are just blurs. Just constant me sitting here doing work till I go to sleep. Then I wake up and do more work. Jeff Dowden, jumper, no good. Hayes rebound, full court pass to Bagley, who throws it down at the rim and makes it an 11-point game. Raptors lead 52-41, 5:28 to go in the second quarter. Is it just me, this game taking forever? Sports betting is not, yeah, I dabble. Siakam at the rim, can't hit. Going to the line, though. Warriors line, no one beat Harden. Yeah, I mean, I was looking at to be honest, I was looking a little bit at the Sixers, but it's 4.5 now. It's come down. Yeah, I should have taken Sixers when I could have, but yeah, 4.5 seems a little small. I'm not going to bet it, but yeah, it looks a little small. San Diego State up 7 on Bama with 3:51 to go. Man, oh man. Bama are blowing it. What are we doing? Where are we going? Jordan, I can't. We're going to the play-in. Where are we going after that? Yeah, that's the bigger question, ain't it? I don't have an answer for you, unfortunately. It's confusing. I'm confused. OG, step back 2. That's not a good shot. But Pirtle gets 3. Yeah, maybe because I had 1 beer. Okay? But I don't know. Maybe time's moving slow. It's 8:30. I mean, we've been streaming for an hour and a half. We're still in the second quarter. Pirtle lays it in at the rim. Nice take by Yak. MSJ called me out, not you. This ain't about you. Ivy, nice feed by, I don't know who that is, but Livers. Got it to Wiseman, who finished. Siakam spinning, fading away, and finishing. Pascal with the spin move and the J. 14-point game. Embiid is expected to play Friday. Well, there you go. Joel Embiid is in. I should have taken the Sixers. Oh, well. Pirtle with a steal. OG the other way. To the rim. Hands it off to Siakam, who throws it down. Flexing a little bit, too, as the Raptors have their largest lead at 16. OG with a steal. Here come the Raptors. OG to the rim. And he puts it down. And that's going to be a timeout from Dwane. Raptors have risen up to a 18-point lead. Pascal Siakam, ladies and gentlemen, is 9 of 10 from the field. 9 of 10. Let's go, man. 23 points in the first half for Pascal Siakam. And we are well on our way to an emphatic game here if we can sustain this level. 61-43 Raptors going into the commercial. There is some relevance to that OG play. Surely OG gets the steal for that. They haven't credited him with it, but surely that's an OG steal, no? Self-report MSJ. Hey, man, it's Friday night. We can have a good time. We can hang out, right? That's what we got to do. You guys are enjoying the stream content so far. Please hit that like button. Goes a long way to supporting the channel. Hit that thumbs up. Listen, content's free. It is. You want to show you're enjoying it. All I ask, 1 second out of your day. Bam. Thumbs up. You want more Raptors content. I do streams. I do videos. I do shorts. I do more. Subscribe to Amateur Sports and help me on the road to 14,000 subs. My basketball betting channel that I do for work just hit 1,000 subs today. So shout out the Hammer Betting Network. Shout out the Board YouTube channel. Damn, Bama's really about to blow this game to San Diego State. San Diego State, is that Mountain? No, that's not Mountain West. Is it Mountain West? Are San Diego State Mountain West? If they allow a Mountain West team in the Elite Eight, it'd be crazy. Give me a link to the betting channel. Will do. It's for my work. It's my work. It's not mine, but I am a prominent figure on this channel. There it is. Live streams every weekday morning for NBA player prop betting. Additional content on the way as well. But yeah, subscribe to my work's YouTube channel. It is the Hammer Betting Network. That is our NBA content division. It's called The Board. March is a lot of fun. You get college ball. You get late NBA season basketball. College ball is just so fun to watch. March Madness. Bagley hits both free throws, and it is 61-45 for Toronto. They didn't give OG that steal. OG got that steal. Siakam off of Bagley. Wiseman defending. Siakam, kick out to OG. OG for three, and got it to go. Largest lead is up to 19 here. 64-45 for Toronto. 7-16 from three. Lovely to see. Wiseman. OG nearly came for the backdoor steal. Instead, Bagley going up and finishing. And the foul. And one for Marvin. Bagley trying to get his guys going. Former second overall pick. Nice feed from other former second overall pick, James Wiseman. God, how many top 5 picks are on this team? Cunningham, Ivy, Bagley, Wiseman. That might be it. Anyways, Morawak, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a great night. More is out in Toronto right now. Hope you're doing well. Fallon Bagley sending Siakam to the line. Just imagine drafting Marvin Bagley over Luka Doncic. Crazy. Just crazy. Siakam free throw is no good. Siakam tonight has missed 4 free throws out of 8. He has, however, made 9 out of 10 field goals. So field goals are on the money for Pascal. Free throws, not at all. Kind of crazy. I guess if I had one or the other, I'll take the field goals, but would also like the free throws. You know, if you're hitting those shots, why don't you hit these shots too? Ivy bringing the ball forward. Jeff Doughton defending. Looks like Boucher's about to check in. 2:26 to go in the half. Raptors up 65-48. Here's Bagley. Fred comes with a double and to great avail. Pirtle on the rebound after the Bagley miss. Van Vliet coming forward. Hasn't shot the ball in the second quarter as of yet. Gets it outside to OG. Wide open 3 is on the money. OG Anunoby, and the lead is up to 20. Largest lead of the game now. Ivy to Duran. Nice feed to Omaroi. The Canadian puts it in at the rim. Van Vliet, nice move on Livers. Slows it down behind the back. Now Siakam for 3. This one is no good, man. I was so ready to get hyped for that. No good there by Pascal. And it's an 18-point game. 1:32 to go. Finish strong, Toronto. Ivy outside to Livers. Nobody on him, but he cannot hit. Bagley gets the offensive rebound, though. Puts it up at the rim and finishes. Matty D. Come on, man. Siakam working on Duran. Stepping back and nearly losing it, but gets it to Doughton. Siakam again. 7 on the shot clock. Siakam pulls it up and connects. Pascal is balling. 10 of 12 from the field. And how many points is that now for Pascal? 26 or so. 26 first half points. My guy could go for fucking 50 tonight. Ivy. Offensive foul. Raptors get the ball back up 18 off the offensive foul by Ivy. Holy shit, guys. Siakam was 26 and it's not even halftime. You guys think Pascal has any All-NBA chances? Oh, nice call by the refs. Good spot. You think? I think he's pretty much out of the race. You know, I wouldn't say he's out of the race. I think he's on certainly the outside having to fight his way in. I don't think he'll make it. Which I feel bad for him, but from an us perspective, he's not eligible for Supermax. Oh, they're looking for a flagrant here. Man, I see Raptors players get fucking killed going up for a layup. They don't look for flagrants. That was like soft. I don't know. I don't think he'll make it either. He kind of fell off this month. Oh, Ivy need Pearl in the fucking nuts, man. Ouch. Alvin Bloom's called that an assault. I wouldn't go that far. Oh, man. Oh, Pirtle got whacked. Ow. Ouch. Matty D can't hold in his lap. I don't know if I'm going to go as far as to say that's a flagrant, but I don't understand flagrant, so I don't know, man. They looked at it pretty quickly, which would suggest they are going to give this a flagrant. Let's see. Flagrant foul. Flagrant foul. All right. Ivy's laughing his ass off. Clapping the refs. Give this guy a tech, too, while you're at it. Flagrant foul after nailing Pirtle in the nuts. Pirtle's got to take the free throw, unfortunately. So, probably won't be a big deal. That was crazy. All right. Jakob Pirtle at the line. First free throw. This is good. Wait, is he taking all of them? Wait, does he get both? Second free throw. Pearl's good. All right. I thought it was one. I guess flagrant. No, flagrant is two. Pearl hits both. Okay, we'll take that, won't we? Gonna find Ivy 35K. Yeah. Did you guys see Luka Doncic made this gesture to the refs after some poor officiating against the Warriors? And for doing this, he got fined 35K. Fred VanVleet called an NBA official out by name in an expletive-ridden tirade of a press conference and got 30K. Man, NBA, like, Fred just fleeced the fuck out of the NBA. That's crazy. Siakam jumper, no good there. Pistons ball, shot clock, game clock separated by about 8 seconds here. Ivy bringing the ball forward, 15 on the shot clock now for him to create something. Raptors lead 72 to 52. High scoring game here. Bagley working on OG. Looking for some separation. 3 on the shot clock. Bagley met by Pirtle and denied by Pirtle at the rim. 6 seconds for VanVleet. Gets it forward to OG. Can he get it off in time? Siakam for 3. Doesn't go. Siakam a little upset with himself there, but the Raptors are up by 20 at the half. Pascal Siakam himself has 26 points at the half. What a half of Raptors basketball. I'm going to go get some more water, another beer, go to the bathroom. When I come back, we'll react to that halftime, to the half that we just saw. If you guys are enjoying the stream content so far, make sure to hit that like button. Consider subscribing for more content like this. Watch parties. I do videos as well. I do shorts as well. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Enjoy some smooth jazz while I'm gone, and don't go anywhere. All right, my amateur hour army, we are back. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for waiting if you did. What a half there. Raptors up 20. That's unusual. The Jazz always hidden. I wish I could listen to it while I was gone. I am jealous of you guys. You know? All right. I was talking about when I started stream that the intro music is a straight home run. If that's a home run, then the The BRB music is an absolute grand slam. Like, I could not have done better with the BRB music. All right. Make sure you hit that like button, by the way. Thank you to the people who liked it while I was gone. Next beer of choice is my favorite brewery. It's a Great Lakes brewery. It is called Burst. It is a New England Pale Ale. New England style is my favorite style of beer. Shitty people, good beer. New England style Pale Ale here. Burst. 4.5%, I think. Yes, 4.5%. And here we go. Let's sample this. So remember, halfway sideways, halfway straight up. Get a good pour. Ooh, that's not fast enough. That's not great. Okay. Could be better. This one's nice and cold. Could be better with the head. That's 6 out of 10. That's 6 out of 10. At least I can crush it right away. All right. That's nice. That's nice. Nice and smooth. Shout out Great Lakes Brewery. If I got a Great Lakes Brewery sponsorship, it's over. All right. Let's talk about the half that we just saw. Actually, let's check on the NCAA scores. San Diego State might be about to pull off the upset over Alabama, or will they? Alabama have fought back into this game. Miami also up on Houston, but let's talk about the first half now. Soul Train in chat says, Siakam has been pretty good, I'd say. And I'd have to agree. Maybe a hot take, but Siakam, he looked pretty good. 10 of 14, 26 points, 5 assists, a steal. It's only halftime. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. He's on pace for 52 points. He started the game 9 of 10 from the field. Since then, he's 1 of 4. That's okay. He's got 26 points at halftime and 5 assists. Further down the list, OG Anunoby's 5 of 7. He's having a good game here after struggling against the Pacers. He's got 13. Pirtle, not much on offense, but on the glass, 9 rebounds, and he is racking up the defensive numbers as well. A steal and a block. Well, maybe not racking them up necessarily, but he's looked really good on defense. Fred VanVleet, first half, he had the green light again. He gave it himself. Was 2 of 7. Did not hit a shot. Did not take a shot in the second quarter, but was a lot more reserved. He's up to 10 points here with 3 assists and 3 rebounds, 2 steals. Will Barton, one of his more productive games in a Raptors uniform. That's not saying much, but he's got 7 points, and he actually made a 3 tonight. Off the bench, I've enjoyed Boucher's energy once again. Jeff Dowden is proving once again that he is the best non-Fred VanVleet point guard on this team. He's looking good. I've liked what I've seen. The Flynn minutes were okay. The Jeff Dowden minutes were better. Koloko as well in his minutes. I'm continuing to kind of like Koloko in his spots. On the Pistons side of things, Bagley is kind of torching us to the glass again on the offensive end. But I said at the start of the game, these guys straight up can't play defense. All 5, I don't know much about livers, but at least 4 out of 5 of these guys are bad defenders. We're making them look like it. So great stuff there. Before we go into anything else, want to give a shout out to Rosemary Smoot Collins. Welcome to the Amateur Hour Army. Thank you so much for subscribing. You just subscribe yourself to Raptors content and watch parties, videos, and shorts, and a little bit more. Thank you so much for doing that. Welcome. On the road to 14K subs. If you guys are enjoying the content, join the Amateur Army as well. On the team stats, Raptors doing really well shooting today. They struggled immensely against the Pacers, but have found it here. 53% from the field, 42% from 3. Defensively, holding them to 46%, and their three-point percentage is 2 of 13, good for 15%. That is looking good. Getting to the line a bunch, on pace to go to the line 42 times here. And just got to hit a little bit more, and I'm happy. On the glass, doing fine against this big Pistons team. Winning the turnover battle handily. They have 12 turnovers to our 5. You know, the Raptors are favored by 13.5 at close. You know, it shouldn't. I mean, look, up by 20 is crazy. They're playing really well, but, you know, it's really just about doing our job against this very, very lowly Pistons team. The Pistons stink. You know, you don't need to have your best game ever to dominate these guys, and from what we've seen so far, the Raptors are doing the job that they need to do. So, good stuff. Good stuff all around. What do you guys make? I mean, Siakam been balling. Pearl not scoring. I mean, Siakam's got 26. Siakam's hogging them all. 20-point lead feels like... No, 20 point... I mean, 20 points is 20 points. Like, what would the live line be here? Damn, San Diego State are really about to do this. Same with Miami. Both 1 seeds about to go down. If you bet on Gonzaga to win the tournament... Well, the UConn game is going to be tough, but if they get past UConn, things are looking pretty good. All right. Let's see the live line. The Raptors are like going to be like minus 2,000 on the live line. They are currently minus 1,250. 12,000. They're currently minus 12,500. At one book. On another book, they are minus 50,000. Yeah. The Raptors, in fact, the spread in this game is 22 and 22.5. So the Raptors, not only are they expected to win, they are expected to also further their advantage. Yeah, Florida Atlantic have been very, very impressive. That was I didn't watch it intently yesterday because I was focused on Gonzaga. But they've looked solid. UConn looked really, really good. UConn looked like they can win it all. I'm not hugely confident about Gonzaga going into that game. But, hey, anybody's tournament when you're in the Elite Eight. Take Detroit for 20. Yeah. I can see the Raptors kind of fading off a bit. Pistons kind of showing up. The plus 22. I'm not going to bet it, but I can see the appeal to the plus 22. I mean, you can get a plus 23 as well. Get that. But my stream titled today, does the Dwane Casey curse live on? It would seem not. It would seem not. Raptors are cooking this team. And we needed that response, didn't we? We needed that response. This beer has a comic book on it. Let me read it. Our planet, under threat by unseen enemies, like bland-tasting beer, is once again saved by the hop rockets of our unsung hero. Burst. Hey. Sponsor me, Great Lakes. But yeah, Florida Atlantic has been very surprising to me as well. My bracket is actually done like quite well. It's just... I had Purdue winning it all, and they lost first round. I don't really know anything about college basketball, so from picking before the tournament was tough. But my bracket's done well. It's just, damn, my champion is out. San Diego State just won, by the way. I unfortunately did not do enough research into Creighton. Creighton are having a very good tournament. And they are favored, actually, over Baylor, even though they were a 6 against a 3. I should have looked into that a little bit more here. But UConn going to be tough for Gonzaga. Looks like I expect Kansas State to be Florida Atlantic, but that's going to be a sick game in the Elite Eight. On the other side of it, we're going to have Miami and one of Texas or Xavier. That'll be great. We're going to have Creighton probably against San Diego State, like Creighton to the Final Four. That would be super cool. Creighton and what are the Ryan Nembhard going to the Final Four. That would be sick. Yeah, there's some really good stories brewing. I really, really like Gonzaga's chances if they can get to the Final Four, though. That's the thing. It's about beating UConn in this Elite Eight game. It's going to be tough, but I can win a lot of money. I win a lot of money if Gonzaga fucking win this tournament, so... I'm hoping that the dogs are barking for that Elite Eight game. I've got on my current bracket, how many points do I got? I think I have like 480. Current bracket, I'm at 460. So it's a good bracket. It's just, unfortunately, my champ is out, right? That's the thing. But my first round was great. My second round was great. It's my third round here isn't going very well. Um, what the hell is Chris Rock talking about right now? What are we talking about here? Is this a joke or is this a player? Is this a player's actual nickname? I hope it's not. Will Barnes already better than the last one? What last one? No, we're just talking about. Anyways, yeah, that's my story right now. Raptors, though. I mean, look, let's just flow through. It's Friday night. You know, I'm having a couple beers. I'm enjoying myself. Let's not make this game more stressful than it needs to be. Let's just, calm down. Oh, Austin Reeves. AR-15, man, that's got some negative connotations toward it. Okay, because we're talking about college. I'm like, who are we talking about here? Yeah. And he is starting. You're right. Austin Reeves has been, if you guys, not even as a joke, Austin Reeves has been carrying the Lakers lately. Not a joke, not an exaggeration, not me having fun. Austin Reeves is fucking carrying the Lakers right now. It's crazy. I think I had Alabama and Houston in my final. No, I didn't. I had one in my final four. Which one did I have? I think I had Alabama. I don't believe I had Houston in my final four. I had Alabama. I did not have Houston. I had Houston losing to Texas next round. So Texas could be there. Houston ain't gonna be there. That's for damn sure. Oh, Will Barr. I mean, yeah. As far as his poor Raptors game so far, this is his best. He's got 7, right? Looks like game is about to get going here. Actually, I'm way behind live. Sportsnet's bugging. Okay, game is back underway. Here we go. Livers for 3, and he hits it. Okay, there we go. Second half has begun, everybody. Livers for 3, and it's a 17-point game. Van Vliet. Working on Hayes. Look at all these empty seats. It makes me sick. It makes me sick to my stomach. Van Vliet flows into a mid-range jumper and connects. Nice job by Fred. Look at all those empty seats. It actually makes me so sick to my stomach to see this. Get to your goddamn seat before the game starts. Bagley. Hand off to Ivy. OG defending. Put him in hell. Ivy inside to Wiseman. Siakam on him. Hands up. And Wiseman can't make. Good defense by Pascal. Pirtle rebound, and here we go. Really? Livers was a 2K GOAT for a while? OG at the rim, and I think he's blocked. It's out of bounds through a Raptors ball. Well, nameless, I'm glad of getting value out of the stream. I'm kind of enjoying the game. It is a long game, though. Is it not a long game? It feels like a long game. Pirtle to Van Vliet. High scoring game, that's for sure. Van Vliet to Pirtle. Working on Livers with the right. Tough shot for Pirtle is no good. Dragging on. I'm glad you guys, I'm glad you at least, and many others potentially are enjoying the content. If you are enjoying the content, by the way, hit that thumbs up button. Livers to the rim. That's not great on defense. He just kind of walked in there. Yo, does anybody actually know what Ozempic is? They have the ad on court right now. I see those commercials for it. What is it actually? Anybody know? I could Google it, but out of principle, I'm not giving them extra search volume. Wiseman. And he's called for the travel. Raptors get the ball back. I won't out of print. Me too. That's the thing. Who I got in the Sixers game? Well, Golden State are favored, so we'll say Golden State. It's a weight loss drug. Okay. Maybe I should take it. Just kidding. Don't take that shit. Pirtle to Van Vliet. Outside to Siakam. Stepping inside. Kicking to Fred. Extra pass to Barton for 3. That's all you got to know. That's all you got to know. No, you don't need it. You don't need a weight loss drug. Nothing will replace actual actually putting in the work and being healthy. It's not about your size. It's about being healthy. Will you have your own end of the season awards? Yeah. I suppose I'll do it on my second channel, Amateur TV. I really don't post on Amateur TV much anymore. I'm very busy with work these days, but that's a good spot for me to do it. Amateur TV. It's at Amateur Hour Sports 2, but it's called Amateur TV if you want to subscribe to my second channel. You need to be subscribed to this channel, Amateur Sports. You need to be subscribed to Amateur Clips at Amateur Clips. And you need to be subscribed to The Board NBA at The Board HQ on YouTube. Those are the three you got to be subscribed to. But you should also subscribe to Amateur TV and Amateur Bets. 74-59. Pistons have made up 5 points here. Siakam to Van Vliet for 3. This would go a long way, but it's way off. Freddie, man. You would be a bot if you Googled it. Yeah. So thank you, Soul Train. Appreciate that. Like I said, I post when I can there, but when I post, it's good. Mid-range for Hayes, no good. Man, this guy stinks. This guy sucks. Siakam to Van Vliet. Corner 3 is money. Money. Fred Van Vliet. I'll give it a little. Here comes the money. Get a cash out for Gonzaga. Bro, I am not fucking cashing out that bet. They would have to be in the final for me to even consider cashing out that Gonzaga bet. Earlier, I heard USG's coming to Calgary June 10th. Word? We're going if USG's in Calgary. Are we gonna drive there, Roman? What's the road trip time for UFC Calgary? From Toronto to Calgary. What's that? Like a day? My perception that is very off. I feel like it's got to be like over a day. It's calculating. Here come the Pistons, by the way, and they turn it over. Raptors basketball. It is a 33-hour drive. Astonishing. I guess it's just simple geography. You actually go through the U.S. to make it quicker. So we'd obviously fly. Grogan's back, everybody. We can chill now. We are worried, man. OG gets his own miss. Gives it to Siakam for 3. This is off. Rebound to the Pistons. I don't know if I'd fly out to Calgary, but hey, maybe you could convince me. Grogan, we're all fucking freaking out. Bagley. Barton defending. Bagley throws it to Livers. Now Ivy. Ivy step back 3. No good. Wanted the foul. Won't get it. That was funny. Siakam to Van Vliet. Now Barton. You know what I do? A trip I do want to go to. So the Jays are in New York to play the Mets June 3rd weekend. Same weekend, PDC Darts Masters is at MSG. So you can go a little bit of a double header there. You get PDC, some professional darts, and you also get Blue Jays at, I think it's Citi Field. I might look into that. Barton to Van Vliet. Raptors up 77-61. Van Vliet steps into a shot, and he hits. Fred Van Vliet getting himself going. Knocks down the 3 ball. It's a 19-point game. And Fred is just, this game's done. 19 points. Calgary is nice if it only wasn't full of Calgarians or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, 9-5 did kind of choke their season. They're out of the playoffs now, aren't they? Wasn't UFC in Toronto like 5-6 years ago? I was checking on the NCAA action, and Let's see. Yeah, Miami might do this. They're up by 12 late. Alabama lost. This is crazy, man. Gonzaga could do this shit. I ain't cashing out. I'm not cashing out. They're up 7 with 3 minutes left. Man, that is tough. Knife of Yada, what is going on? Welcome to the stream. Knife of Yada has joined, everybody. Man, I remember last stream, 905 Yada, you were like, I like those community posts, by the way. I was like, what are you talking about? You said that Wednesday night. Yesterday, I checked in on the community post comments. Somebody on the community post, I do like, random questions about the Raptors. Like I'll ask like, hey, who's a player from March Madness that has, who's a player you've watched in March Madness that you want the Raptors to go after in the draft? Simple question. I'm just kind of looking for everybody's thoughts. Maybe it's a player I don't know that I'm going to look into and get excited about. And somebody commented, these posts make me want to unsubscribe to your channel. Bracket, just so you're aware. That's the equivalent of going to like a retail employee and like asking for the manager, Or you know what's better? That's the equivalent of going to a retail employee and saying, if I'm going to take my business elsewhere. Like, do you think I fucking give a shit? Do you think I give a shit? Whenever somebody does that, I should just block them. Like I didn't, but I was like, just unsubscribe. I commented, like, just so you're aware, you can unsubscribe at any, like, I don't give a shit. Unsubscribe. I don't care. My life will go on if you unsubscribe to my channel. If you don't like the content, like, just leave. Like, when I worked retail, second story from Adidas, it's always hilarious when somebody threatened me with their business. Like, you think I give a shit? It just means I have less to do with my job now, right? But with this, I mean, look, I'm still going to do content. And I'm not trying to brag. Oof, what a block by Pirtle. Not bragging, but like clearly people do enjoy the content. People enjoy the community posts. The most important thing is I enjoy making the community post and seeing the comments. That's the most important thing. Largest lead, by the way, 21. But yeah, that was crazy. Like, bro, just like, do you know how easy it is on YouTube to just find something else to watch or do? Like, just click the X in the top corner, click a different video, click a different, like, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Just, yeah. Dumb. Also, you can curate your notifications so you don't get community posts. Oh, that's bad defense. Omeroy at the rim finishes. What did I miss? I was complaining about people pissing me off. Calgary's nice if you hate trees. Good to know. One day, I just have to see Saskatchewan for myself. You know what I mean? I have to see just endless field. Just straight field. As far as the eye can see. And then in the deep distance, I see the Rough Riders Stadium. But I got to see that for myself one day, I think. Not bad enough to actually want to go. But, like, if it's ever convenient, maybe. Oh, turnover by the Raptors. And Duran puts it down. Man, nobody's safe. I am just roasting everybody today. I'm so sorry. This is what happens when I drink. It just, it heightens all my horrible qualities even more. Siakam at the rim finishes there, 19-point game. Grogan hit 200 subscribers, follows YouTube. Congratulations. It's not easy. It's a grind. I'm glad seen some reward there. Keep grinding. I just sip a beer. Yeah, but the first one was really strong. This second one is not as strong, but oh, damn. And one there for Ivy. Pistons kind of coming back. Pistons kind of come back. No, they're not. 17. Well, 17. I feel like 20 points is scary. You know? For some reason, I'm not comfortable right now. 16-point game. Joshua says, simple though. If you don't like content, that's what I said. Like, you don't need to tell me, right? Sorry. I don't want to say don't give me constructive criticism. But for like a community post and the post receive like great interaction, down jumper, nice make there for Jeff.
Yep.
Like something like somebody on YouTube telling me that something they don't like about the video. That's fine, right? That's fine. You know, it's constructive. But that's just like I hate this. It makes me want to unsubscribe. Just do it, right? Like, what are you waiting for, man? Like, don't let the door hit you on the way out. Down, wow. Good steal, but couldn't get the finish on the other end as Omarui with the swat. I think I heard some get that shit out of here or something. Anyways, I don't know why I brought it. It was funny. I'm just like, just unsubscribe, man. If somebody says they're going to unsubscribe for this or that, I always just say, like, just fucking do it. Just unsubscribe. I won't miss you. I promise. Anyway, Siakam at the rim. Couldn't quite finish past Eugene, but he gets fouled. Oh, channel you sub fall to. Oh. I keep mine pretty clean. I only sub to like 20, and like 8 of them are work related. Not that they're bad channels, but not at all. I subscribe to like 20. I'm just saying if my work didn't do this stuff, like I wouldn't have found wouldn't have found him yet. I won't like the stream until Jacob's 4th sip of his drink. What if I chug all of this? Actually, I'm not gonna do that. I'll just say because I don't want to get in trouble for drinking for like subs, likes, and stuff like that. I think that's against the terms of service. I mean, listen, I know what it's like, 905 yeah. At the end of the day, I mean, nobody hates on somebody who's doing nothing. You gotta be doing something to get haters, right? Marvin Bagley with the travel and turnover. Just remember that, guys. If people only hate on you if you're doing something. If you're doing nothing, nobody's gonna give a shit. It's the people that it's when you're out here actually accomplishing things that people give you shit. So don't worry about it. You're doing something right. Exactly. Like I said, constructive criticism is good. So, somebody telling me my intros were too long. They're right, and I've changed it. If you guys noticed, I don't do my intros anymore on YouTube. I used to spend like a full minute doing intros. Now I do I don't even do an intro sometimes. I changed that. YouTube has adapted a lot since I started on it, and that's something I did not adapt to. YouTube has been as much more trended towards not doing intros, not introing your topic, not introing yourself, not asking for like and sub at the start. It's about getting to the fucking point so people don't click off your video. So I've adapted. I'm starting to do that. Haven't really seen results, but yeah, it's a thing. What did you guys think of the previous video you watched? It was about the Russell Westbrook, Paul George thing. I knew that video was going to perform poorly relative to other videos. But I was happy with the product. I thought the thumbnail was like 11 out of 10, with all due respect. But I think that's one that could simmer for a while. That's one that could... that's always going to be relevant. You can always watch that video. You know what I mean? It's not... Attention span, I get... Yeah, it certainly has plummeted. But like, it's just... If you're on YouTube... You click on a video, in the sidebar, there's like 100 other videos you might like. So you don't like something, bam, find something else you might like that more. That's the thing. You understand that as a creator, that people, you have to convince somebody, your thumbnail and title have to convince somebody to click on it. then you in the first 5 seconds have to convince them to keep watching. Then the first 30 seconds, the first minute. Once they click, you've got to convince them in that short amount of time to stay on the video and keep watching. Right? Find it hard to watch 30 minutes. Some hit. Like, I watch some long content. I watch, like, some 3-hour content. I watch some, like, 5-minute content. It's just, there's different ways to do it. There's different ways to do it effectively. I found a good medium where, I'm doing 10 to 15 minutes. That works for me. I think that works for you guys, right? But everybody's got a different system. And to see what if trades. Okay. I'll keep that in mind, because those things are always, like I said, all my content has a very small shelf life. Like, I react to stuff, and it's like within a week, that's old news. But this was the first time in a while as OG jumper. Good. Yep. This is the first time in a while I did a video that can actually, simmer for a little bit. It can stay there. You can watch it later. Appreciate that, Joshua Sabatine. Hope I said that right, but appreciate that. It's all Raptors here. I've thought about branching out to like more general NBA stuff, and maybe one day I will, just because I do want to reach different audiences. But it will always be Raptors centric. Yeah, summer content. I don't know if you guys are new or what. Anybody who hasn't been here for an off season, maybe you joined during the season. I'd say summer content is the best content. It performs like 3 to 4 times as well as in-season content. Like, the channel typically explodes in the off-season. I would say my draft coverage is very good. I go very in-depth on prospects. I can usually pin down exactly what the Raptors are looking for in the draft, and I'm usually decently on the money with predictions for the draft. So draft content's great. Then following that, we have the free agency season, trade season. I love covering that stuff. So summer content is the best time of year over here. 90-68, Van Vliet working on Bagley. Step back 3 for Fred. No good. Duran rebound. But yeah, I appreciate all the kind words, guys. It means a lot. For real. Yeah, like I said, I love the community aspect that we have here. It's not just, 3 ball for Livers or 3 ball for Hampton. It's not just like, you're not fans. I call you guys, community members. I call you guys supporters. You're not just people out here fans of me. We're a community. We're all in this together. So I appreciate that, what we've built here. Van Vliet, nice move on the, up and under. All right, Alex, you can stop now, buddy. Yeah, the stream, if you comment one time, I'll almost always remember your name, your username, and next time you come back, I'll remember. So it's been great. We need to convert that boy. He just fits this team. Golly. I agree with you, Riley. This is the problem. He's on a 2-way deal. If we make the playoffs, he's ineligible for the playoffs. And he's got to play in the playoffs. Because I'm not having Flynn. I'm not having Banton play in the playoffs. You gotta cut somebody to give Jeff Doughton a spot. Add some smokes. Too kind of your Grogan. You missed me roasting. I roasted Calgarians, Albertans, if that's what you call them. I roasted Quebecois, the Quebecers. I roasted Hamilton. I roasted Birmingham. I roasted Liverpool today. I roasted Gary, Indiana. Not really though. I love Gary. Yeah, maybe more, but so far. Van Vliet to the rim, misses the layup. Nice rebound by Koloko. OG flips it to Fred in the corner for 3. No good as well. Rebound to OG, who finishes at the rim and might have also had a foul. They're still crazy. The early days of the YouTube channel. man, like I won't go to some of the videos I did in the early days of YouTube. Got so much hate. Like these days, like my most hated videos will have like 80% likes. And even that's rare. Like typically it's 90 plus give a thumbs up percentage. There were some in the early days that have like 80% downvotes. It was ugly for some of the videos in the early days. And I didn't really look like I always do on this channel. It's always about what I think and stuff. But man, some of the early ones got a little bit ugly. They need to play Banton. I want to like him. There's just I am completely out on Delano. I'm not like sad, but can't shoot. Not a good enough passer. Not a good enough decision maker. Can't play defense. His game, he hasn't evolved. Like I don't trust him. That's the problem. Oh, that looked like a foul. I thought they were being flagrant. Yeah, Banton had the one good game against the Pistons early in the season, but yeah, unfortunately, I'm kind of sold on him. Sold out, I guess. I've been led to believe the Raptors did not involve him in the Spurs trade, despite the Spurs having interest, which is confusing to me if that's the case. I've given up on him because I'd rather have Jeff Dowtin on a regular contract than have him. I've given up because I'd rather convert Dowtin and waive him. We should have capitalized, yes. We should have probably not traded for Thaddeus Young last season. We should have capitalized on the interest in Banton. We should not have given Malachi Flynn his team option for the 4th year. A lot of mistakes, man. A lot of bad mistakes there. Oh, a bad turnover there by the Raptors. And it's out of bounds. We're nearing the end of the 3rd quarter. We're giving the Pistons an extra possession. Oh, Marui he's hustling, man. He's fighting for his career out here. You see it. Somebody asked earlier if I straight bet or parlay bet. I never parlay bet, really ever. Unless I do a lot of same game parlays, like two leg same gamers. Nice defense there, the Raptors. Boucher full court, off the mark. But hey, Raptors lead 92-73. They unfortunately lost that 3rd quarter by 1 point. But Raptors up by 19 here, 1 quarter to go. Let's go and get it. Sixers Warriors are the late game. Yes, indeed. Let's check in on the college basketball action. Creighton is under. No, sorry. Wait, who's underway? Nobody underway. Creighton and Princeton about to tip off. Xavier, Texas a little bit later on. But both 1 seeds have lost in the Sweet 16. San Diego State moving on over Alabama. Miami, Florida moving over Houston. Emphatically, should I say, as well. I thought we should have added more to Spurs and Gordon McDermott as well. There wasn't really a feasible way, in my opinion, to get to that. What does he make? $14 million, top of my head? It would have been tough. Because financially, you probably have to add in Boucher, maybe Thad, but there's just no value in those guys. You probably would have to add in more picks. It would have been kind of tough. That was a horrible trade. Yeah, I mean, at the time, I hated it. And then I liked it at the end of the season. Now I'm back to hating it. Josh Richardson would have been a really, really nice pickup. I agree. I really wanted him. Yeah. 2 straight deadlines giving up a first. for a team that really needs to bolster its depth. I mean, we'll see. We'll see what comes of it. I mean, I understand wanting to get Pirtle. I mean, we'll see in the summer as well. We can pick up some more draft assets, but this is a team that lacks depth, and the best way to build depth is in the draft. We'll see. We do need a big offseason. We say that every year, man. But we do. We need a big offseason. Factos. Let's quickly dabble with the box score here. Siakam on 32 points now. 6 assists, 3 rebounds. OG, 7 of 11 shooting. He's on 17 points. Yak is on 4 points, but 11 rebounds. Not his best offensive game. Fred is hucking today again, but he's on 18 points, 4 assists. Will Barton, 2 of 8, but 7 points. We've seen worse for sure. Jeff Dowtin looks good, as does Boucher. I've been really happy with the Jeff Dowtin minutes. So that's very nice to see. Jeff Dowtin is back in here, along with Malachi Flynn, Pascal Siakam, Christian Koloko, and Chris Boucher. We'll probably get some bench minutes. Deep bench minutes a little bit later. Malachi Flynn for 3. We are certainly back to Malachi Flynn being Malachi Flynn. You know what I mean? He had that one game against the Pacers. He was good against the Pacers. And I'm like, this is the one game that like fools you. Then he's like, hey, maybe he is good. And then he's back to normal. Well, Riley, this is definitely like, hey, we're up by 19. Let's give these guys some PT type of thing. Although no Barton is surprised, not surprising, but it's an indictment certainly against William Barton right now. Get Drake in. Get me in, bro. I'll get some rebounds. I had 11 rebounds in my rec league game on Tuesday. I may have gone like 1 of 7 from the field. I may have gone 2 of 6 from the line, but god damn it, I got 11 rebounds. How did Precious become so bad? It's got to be confidence right now. And confidence really, really gets to him, it seems. A lot of it's just, man's got to be better. Man's got to be better. Like, decision-making ain't there. I'd say confidence is probably the biggest thing, and it's doing things out of the rhythm of the game that's a problem. Doing too much, not playing in the flow. Those are the issues. Confidence, not playing in the flow. Got to go with the flow. What's the league I play in? I don't think I should tell you guys. I'm not in a good league, by the way. I'm not very good at basketball. I am not good, period, at basketball. My decision making is pretty good. I'm a good role player, but it's not a great league, so I have to like do more. And I'm just down for 3, and he's fouled. Bet365 Curry 20 points, 5 assists. Is that the super boost? I was also very ready to blow this thing up at the deadline. Let's check this 365 super boost, if it is a super boost. Oh, hell yeah. Plus 100 on that. Let's go. Boys, Bet365 Super Boost just dropped. It's a banger. I'm going to assume it's banger. Let's do the math on this. Let's do the math on this. We should do a meetup at one of my games. The gym I play is way too small for like anybody to show up to. Yo, that Gary Trent Jr. jacket is so fire. I'm actually astonished. This would be a good time for Achua to play. Unfortunate with the injury. You're right, though. All right, let's see this Curry. Let's compare it. A sharp line. 20 plus points and 5 plus assists for Curry. They only have the 6th line here. Okay. Dwane, wow, this is a weird play. 96-74 Raptors. Siakam, good defense by Omaruya again. Assist for Curry. Yeah, it's a good bet. Very good bet, actually. It's the all line. Yeah. Here we go. Wow, what a play by Boucher. Sorry, I'm doing math on this fucking wager. Yeah, very good bet. Plus 100, Curry 20 plus. Very high EV. Hammer that if you have Bet365. How do we get Shaedon Sharpe? Well, OG. OG got to go one way. Killian Hayes coming forward. Working on Dwane. Raptors up 99-74. It's the largest lead of the game for the Raptors here. Thank you for sending me that, by the way, that Curry boost. I would have missed that. Well, it's not free money, but it is very high expected value. Curry. Flynn to the rim, misses, and Koloko taps in the rebound. Koloko, a rare point for our boy here. There's been a lot of reports that OG is upset as the 3 drops to the Pistons. Look, we don't know for sure. I struggle to see this much coming out about it and it not having any sort of validity. Look, I'm transparent about the fact I'm not a guy with sources, but what I'm saying is Boucher for 3. What I'm saying is, with the information I have, it appears as though there has to be some validity to it. Hayes to Livers. Now Omarui. And he's denied by Koloko on the inside. Damn, Alvin Williams just cooked the Pistons there. Three ball for Livers, no good. Here goes Omarui at the rim, and he's denied. Man, oh man, it's a block party in Toronto. Boucher the other way, and he is stuffed. Wow. Stuffed by Livers, or that he got stuffed by somebody. Livers, and Boucher fouls him on the 3. What a block by Hampton. Check the Mavs game. I'm not betting shit on the Mavs. That was crazy. That was a crazy block by Hampton. The Mavs game. What are the Mavs saying? Oh, wow. Mavericks. Mavericks down 69-55. What the fuck, Dallas? Dallas is down 69-55. To Charlotte. To Charlotte. Oh my God. You guys don't like Alvin Williams' block party story? We're not getting Luka. No, come on. Don't give me hope. Raptors up 24 and Flynn is fouled. I'm not really sure why Leo was taken out of his role. I'm not sure at all. I don't mind Alvin as much. To be fair though, I'm not listening to him as much because I'm listening to myself blasting through my headphones. 9:38. This game is taking a while. This is a long game. No, Leo Rollins looks fine. He's doing his TSN desk job now. Omoruyi at the rim, and he finishes and one. Chance to make it a 23-point game. Don't give me hope on Luka. Let's not get started on this. I'm going to be mean about the Raptors here, but Luka's going to want to go to a contender. I mean, I guess Luka might make... I mean, maybe not. You know, the Mavericks are 7-11 since the trade for Kyrie Irving, and they're down by 14 to the Hornets right now. They could be 7-12 after the Kyrie trade. And Kyrie, might I add, is on a rental right now. Siakam out to Dwane. Corner three is no good. Loose ball foul has been called, though. This game's taking forever, man. Absolutely forever. Just Celtics. I'd actually cry. Don't fucking let him go to the Celtics. I ain't coming around on shit, man. I don't want Kyrie. He's one of the most gifted players I've ever seen. But fuck me, I don't know if this guy's gonna just leave, or just want to leave, or just decide he's not playing. He's such a loose cannon, man. Dallas 3 of 16 from 3. Man, they stink. Down to the Hornets like that? Have some respect for yourself. You know? Wow, Memphis up 112-79 on the Rockets right now. Yikes, Houston. Have some respect for yourselves. Is there a way to get Damian Lillard? I'm going to, it's the same points. In this previous offseason, we were in such a good position to make a deal because we had all these picks we could trade. We can't trade. We don't have our 24 pick, and we cannot trade our 25 or 26 pick until that conveys. So right now, we are very handcuffed with any big move that we probably wouldn't have done anyways, but we have, there's no big trade we can do right now. That's the problem. Morris says, reach Soho, Roman. Roman, go to Ruby Soho, buddy. Spread flip to Mavs. What do you mean spread flip to Mavs? I'm seeing there must be an error here on my... The Mavs are +2 live. They're down by 14. The live line is +2. I'm sorry? Charlotte are up by 14, and the spread is currently -1 in favor of Charlotte. That can't be right. All I need is what you're saying is Charlotte to just win this fucking basketball game. Let me check this. Yeah, -1 spread on the Hornets. Yeah. All right. Yeah, give me that. Give me that. We ain't getting Ben Simmons. No. It is a long basketball game. All right, we're going to get to garbage time pretty soon. Malachi Flynn for 3. Got it. Finally, a Flynn 3 here. Come on, let me bet this. There we go. I don't know what's going on in that game, but fuck. Hornets to win after leading 14.5. Sure. Let me have it. Ivy, mid-range, no good. Or gets to bounce and goes. Raptors up 112-88 here. We needed this. This is a nice take all. I wouldn't say your sexual frustration, but your frustration out. Trade Fred this offseason. He's a free agent. Can't really do that. His value's still high. It's not like I suspect his value will plummet this offseason. Bet Cleveland as dogs. 2 games in a row they cashed. Last game, they didn't hit that last second 3. Well, Cleveland hit that last second 3. 3-ball drops to the Pistons. Cleveland won that game, though. Flynn is a smooth jump. Flynn has us fooled, man. He's got the smoothest jumper for a guy who cannot fucking hit threes. Wieskamp is in street clothes. This guy's not playing today. Wieskamp's wearing street clothes right now. Chroma GTAG has a friend of the game. It'd be a fun game to go to. I prefer the close games, but I guess it'd be nice to see a blowout too. Oh, points didn't hit it. I see. Boucher for 3, no good. Yeah, Joe Wieskamp's injured. Picked up an injury with the 905. This is a ball hog. Man, this guy barely plays. I'm going to let him do whatever he wants. Isn't me or is it hard to make sense of what the Raptors are doing with many of the younger players on the bench? Certainly, are they trying to get Siakam his triple-double or double-double or something? I don't know. Not really sure why he was still in the game. Right now on the floor is Flynn, Boucher, Barton, Dwane, Koloko. I mean, you can't get much more garbage time than this for Toronto with the guys that are out. Like, who else are you going to put in right now? Banton's injured. Wieskamp's injured. Yeah, there's nobody else. Thad is just in the shadow realm right now. Barnes is still out, as is Trent, as is Achua. Yeah, Sky Barnes out. But looks like it's just going to be a clean win for the Raptors. 91-116 right now. Boucher on the offensive glass. I had a fun stream at least. Hope you guys did too. And you can stick around after the game for a post-game show as well. Overall, I've liked their rotations lately. I've liked their lineups lately. I want more Dwane, but they got to convert him in order to keep playing him. Barton has Will Barton's got 7 points, doesn't he? This guy sucks, though. This guy sucks. Barton to the rim, finishes. That may be 9 now. Wiseman's footwork makes me want to scratch my eyes out. Yeah, this guy's like just not very good. 9 points for Barton. Hampton for 3. No good. Took the Mavs plus a bucket. I took Charlotte -1. Let's see what happens. No Star Wars talk. I haven't watched Mandalorian episode 4. I unfortunately had it spoiled for me. The cameo got spoiled, but please do not talk about the Mandalorian. I am behind. Do we call his 9 points progress? I mean, he's 3 of 9. At least he hit a 3 tonight, though. He did hit a 3. Will Barton be here to start next season? I would say probably not. I wonder if his NBA career is over. Not sure who'd want to pick him up. My guy stinks. He sucks. Zach not doing as well second half. I mean, he'd been a bit more passive. Doesn't really need to go at everything. Like the Raps are crushing right now. They're up by 25, so no reason to really go ham. Let's check on the scores. Creighton up 24-16 over Princeton. Xavier, Texas has not started as of yet. Let's go around some NBA scores. Memphis up 126-87 on Houston. Yikes. Charlotte up 14 on Dallas at halftime. Milwaukee up by 10 on Utah 6 minutes ago in the second quarter. Man, that is high scoring. I have the under in that game. That is going to get blasted. I had the under in the first half. That is... actually, he's probably pretty much going to end around that number. Probably going to go over, though. That's on pace to go a bit over. I think Siakam's night's done. I wouldn't expect him to go back in. Boston beat Indiana by 25 tonight. What we should have done 2 nights ago. Washington beat the Spurs. Unfortunately, a Washington win tonight. They won by 12. We'll see. Gerald Jameson says, Pistons logo should be first in the scoreboard. Well, sorry for confusing you, Gerald. You'll have to make do with the arrow so I don't have to change it around every time I do a show. Read it as Raptors versus Pistons instead. I wonder who else did this at most double-doubles in a row for the Raptors. I wonder. Somebody look it up. Who has the most double-doubles in a row for a Raptors player? Has to be a big, right? Probably I feel like it's Bosch. I feel like Bosch would have the record for that. Rebounds and points. Don't quote me. I don't know. 118-93, 144 to go on what has been a thorough performance by the Raptors. Hampton to the rim. Oh, he's swatted by Loco. Sorry. I think they called goaltending on that. That's a shame. Coloco's got, I think he's got 4 blocks. Coloco's got 4. That would have been his 5th block. That's unfortunate. They counted it. I'd have to see it back. If you guys have enjoyed the stream content so far, please make sure to hit that like button. By the way, smash the like button on the stream. Let's make a late push for 100 likes in the stream. I'm sure there's 31 people in chat who have not yet given that like, so would appreciate that. And for more Raptors content like this, whether it's videos, live streams like this, YouTube shorts, some more stuff as well, subscribe to the channel, help me my road to 14,000 subscribers. Other than Raptors, my favorite team, I don't have one. I'm not like that. I got soft spots for LeBron and Dame, so I guess if it's not the Raptors, I'd prefer one of them do something cool. Hampton to the rim, and he's blocked by Boucher, but a foul has been called here. Bosch the leader. Raptors double with over 100. Wow. Longest double streak Raptors history. Let's see if I can find it. No, I can't. I didn't look hard, but I can't find it. I have to guess. Yeah, Bosch is a good guess, seeing as he has over 100. Probably not far off of Siakam's number at 4. Siakam, unfortunately, will not get to 5 in a row here. 37 seconds ago. Why did Pistons just collect young players that didn't meet expectations? Low risk, high reward type of thing. Barton jumper, no good. Last possession here. Shot clock, game clock separated by like 0.3 seconds. Pistons will get one more shot up. No, they won't, because Barton gets the steal. And he'll take it over half court. And that is going to do it. The Toronto Raptors defeat the Detroit Pistons by 21 points. 118-97. Coming off of that unfortunate performance against the Indiana Pacers, this is exactly what the Toronto Raptors need to get themselves back on track. So let's do our post-game show now, guys. Second round, we have 10 to 15-minute post-game show coming at you right now. The Raptors bounced back in a big way from that loss to the Pacers by beating the Detroit Pistons by 21 points. And in today's post-game show, we have to answer, is the Dwane Casey curse over? So the Raptors obviously coming off that Indiana Pacers loss. That was a very, very poor loss, especially considering the NBA standings right now. You want to move up into the 8th seed. You want to catch the Hawks who are right in front of you. You also want to stay ahead of the Chicago Bulls who are right behind you. And the Raptors, despite being favored by like 9 points against the Pacers, they did themselves no favors with the way they played. The defense was just horrendous. The Pacers always had a way to answer what we were thrown at them, particularly Andrew Nembhard. But let's go to the good thing. The Raptors today, they were favored by like 13.5 points at close. No Barnes, no Trent, no Achua, no problem. The Raptors led by 20 at half. They led by 19 after 3. They won the game eventually by 21 points. Got some guys some rest as well in some late game situations. Just a thorough performance here. The Pistons, look, they've given up on the season. They're a tanking team, but we know how much this game means to Dwane Casey. He's not a guy who gets his team to the playoffs or do anything like that in the playoffs. So this is his playoff. This is his championship playing against the Raptors. So the players can sometimes rise up to different levels. But beyond, what Dwane Casey has always given problems to, the Raptors finally take care of business and get this season sweep over the Pistons. I'm not sure if it's 3 or 4 games against the Pistons, but every time we have played the Pistons this season, we have gotten a win. Raptors taking advantage of that low-hanging fruit. And yeah, like I said, I think we can come to the finalization here that the Dwane Casey curse is over. It's been lifted, and today was the exclamation point on that, because in the 3 other times we played the Pistons this season, the game has been decided by 5 points or less. Today, yeah, it's a lot more than 5 points, and there's some specific players on the Raptors who ensured that was going to happen. Most specifically, it was Pascal Siakam. Pascal had 26 points at halftime. Raptors led by 10, so not much needed to go into the second half, but he finishes with 32 points, 9 assists, 5 rebounds, and a steal. Further down, OG Anunoby was excellent today. Only 25 minutes of work, but hit 17 points on 7-11 shooting, 2 assists, 3 rebounds. Jakob Poeltl, not his crazy offensive games that we've seen, but 11 rebounds, was excellent on defense, had 2 steals and 2 blocks. Fred VanVleet, another game where he shot too much, but 18 points, 4 assists, 2 steals is good to see. Needs to tone down some of the shooting, though. Rounding off the starting lineup was Will Barton. Yeah, we may have a little bit of an issue with Will Barton getting consistent game time here. He only had 24 minutes, but was 3 of 10 with 9 points. Doesn't really offer much beyond just the scoring. At least today, he did hit a 3-pointer. He was 1 of 4 from 3. Will Barton certainly is giving us some issues. A player who is not giving us issues is Jeff Dowtin, who had 29 minutes and was very productive in those 29 minutes. 9 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals. It's a really damn shame that Jeff Dowtin's on a 2-way contract because that makes him ineligible for the playoffs. And if the Raptors get to the playoffs, then I certainly want Jeff Dowtin getting some minutes. So I 100% think somebody should get waived to make room for Dowtin. I'm not maybe saying that's Barton. Maybe it's Banton. But Jeff Dowtin should be a solidified player on this roster. I think it's very clear to see. Every time he plays, he's impressive. Other than that, on the bench, Chris Boucher had a nice game, provided the energy that we look for. What a game by Chris. Got some minutes here and used them. 19 points, 13 rebounds. Also had 2 blocks and a steal. Koloko looks solid in his minutes. I know he's -3, the only minus for the Raptors, but he looks solid. Flynn, 1 of 8 shooting. Like I said from the Indiana game, Malachi Flynn has that one game every month or two that just goes, hey, Malachi Flynn, maybe there's something there, and then he reminds you next game, oh yeah. No, he doesn't, unfortunately. On the team stats, let's just look at the Pistons starting lineup. Bagley, Livers, Wiseman, Ivy, Hayes. Can you make a worse defensive lineup? I don't think so. All the Raptors had to do was play properly, and they win. That's what they did. Outshot them like crazy. Forced double the turnovers. Got almost double the offensive rebounds. Were more efficient from 3 by a good margin. Raptors shot 45 and 35. Pistons shot 47 and 24. But the Raptors took 19 more shots than they did. They had 1 less free throw than they did. They had 15 offensive rebounds to their 8. They had 11 turnovers to their 22. We scored 23 points off of those turnovers. Raptors got the job done. And you know what? I understand, big spread. Raptors were heavily favored in this one. But there's been a lot of games this season where the Raptors don't show up for games like this. They don't look good in games like this. For whatever reason, they just don't perform well in games like this. Whatever the situation may be, all the Raptors can do is beat what's in front of them. Today, that was the lowly tanking Detroit Pistons. I'm just glad it was a no-sweat formality sort of game here where the Raptors just go through, get guys involved, get the bench more involved today, give some rest to the starters. A lot of our starters today get less than 30 minutes here. They usually play 40 minutes. Siakam, for some reason, got 38. I don't know why the fuck he played so much in the fourth quarter, but OG gets 25 minutes. Poeltl gets 28. VanVleet gets 29. So you can't really ask for much more from the Raptors' performance here. They did what they had to do. Their free throw percentages likely would be better if the starters had remained in the game. We could have won this game by 30, 40 points. Siakam could have, he had 26 at half, and he started the game 9 of 10 from the field. He finished the game 2 of 9 from the field after that start, or 3 of 9, after that hot start. But like I said, it was a calm game. It was a formality. So Raptors moving to 36 and 38 on the season. Still not up to that 500 mark, but we are right behind the Atlanta Hawks. I believe we're going to be half game back now of the Atlanta Hawks. We are going to be, I believe, a full game up now on the Chicago Bulls. Things are heating up in the NBA's Eastern Conference. The Raptors have a couple of winnable games coming up, but some tough games in the season. 8 games remain. Sunday against the Wizards should be a winnable game for Toronto for sure. The Heat, it's winnable. Probably don't win, but it's winnable, especially at home. Sixers is tough, especially away. Hornets twice away, winnable, and then Celtics twice in Bucks. These Celtics games could be tough the way they're going. Hopefully, by at least a second Celtics game, and also as you go towards the Milwaukee Bucks game. Hopefully, they've clinched something by then, and you can kind of relax because they're going to have lesser lineups out. Obviously, you can't take anything for granted in the modern NBA, but overall, Friday night, had some fun in the stream, had some fun hanging out. The Raptors win by 21 points. There's not a ton that I can really say about this game. It was just the Raptors doing what they needed to do. The biggest takeaway from this game, once again, should be that, hey, Jeff Dowden plays great basketball. Get him off that two-way contract. Suck it up. Come to the realization of your mistakes. Get this guy on the team, because if you want to be more successful in the playoffs, I think Jeff Dowden can help you achieve those things. All right, guys, if you enjoyed this content, please make sure you're subscribed to Amateur Hour. Get on board with the Amateur Hour Army and drop a like if you also found yourself enjoying this particular one along the way. Thank you, everybody in chat. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me Friday night. In the end, stream is only 3 hours, so good stuff there. Post-game show a bit short. Not much to say, man. Raptors just did their shit, did their business, and that's what it comes down to, right? All right, weekend ahead. Raptors play on Sunday. Unfortunately, if you guys know, I play soccer Sundays. No stream on Sunday, unfortunately. The game after that is on Tuesday. I play basketball on Tuesday. No stream on Tuesday, unfortunately. Sorry, guys. But just an unfortunate conflict with the schedule. I'll have a video out tomorrow. I'm likely going to be talking about Doughton and Barton in tomorrow's video. We'll see. I don't know. But next game I'll be covering is Friday's game against the Philadelphia 76ers in the live stream. But videos coming out in the meantime. Shorts coming out in the meantime. Hope you all enjoyed. Hope you all have a great weekend.